Welcome back to 4 Geeks by Geeks, the place where geeks come to geek out. As always, I am Bozer. And how are you guys doing tonight? Happy Monday. We're doing another Geek Out Sesh, kids. And we got a small little crowd going already. I'm here for it. I'm here. And hopefully I'm here because it's kind of my show. But if it's your first time here, then welcome. We do this each and every Monday live at 8:30 here on Twitch. Or you can always watch it back on YouTube and podcast later on. And we geek out with a brand new geek guest each and every week. They could be artists, they could be game designers, they could be cosplayers, or they could be full-time content creators like one we're talking to tonight. And let me tell you, I already know that she's in the right place because we're vibing so well before the stream. And I'm like, okay, this is going to be fun. We're going to get along famously. And I think we're new best friends. So, you know, I'm going to put all my eggs in that basket as she comes on and negates everything that I'm going to say. But I hope you're doing well. Tell me how you're doing in the chat. And while you're there, use that command qotd for the question of the day, which is I want you to tell me what you wanted to be as a kid versus what you actually do now. For me, did you go live on the Red app? Yes, T, I did. Because we are multi-streaming this. Yes, friends, Twitch changed their guidelines, so we're live on Twitch and on YouTube. So you can watch it wherever you want, guys. But as a kid, I went through a lot of phases of what I wanted to be. I once said the classic astronaut, and then I realized that you have to be smart. And plus, everything in space is trying to kill you, so that didn't seem like an option for me. And then I saw Legally Blonde, and so I wanted to be an actor. Or no, I wanted to be a lawyer. And then I realized, oh, I just want a job where I can do all of these things. So that's where I wanted to be an actor. Went to school for it. Went out there, did a thing, realized that I'm not very self-motivated, and that's what you have to be. And I need a job. So now I work for a real theater, a community theater, and I get to do all their marketing. And it's a great time because it's a community I care about with people I care about and something I care about. So I'm really blessed to have landed where I'm at, but I'm curious about you. Ignatius, I like the takeaway of seeing Legal Blonde and want to be an actor, though. Yeah, pretty much. But really, I was like, I could do that. I could be a lawyer, as if that's really how a day in the life of a lawyer went. And yeah, T, now I am all of those things. But if anybody was watching the story beforehand or tuned in to our Instagram, hey, Hype Train, look at these subs. Thanks, Jaina. Wow. Thanks for the sub. Oh, hi, Loudmouth. Welcome, welcome. Shit, girl. This is what happens when I tease you. All these people show up. Yeah. Because I know that you guys didn't really come to see me tonight. You tuned in at the start of the stream to see our newest little bundle of joy. Anybody that doesn't know, Harper did unfortunately pass about a month ago. We were very, very sad. It was her time, and we've taken the time to grieve until our hearts couldn't handle the silence anymore. And we went looking for a new baby, and we found her, and she is the perfectest little gremlin. Everyone say hello to Josie. Look at her. This is Josie, Josephine, Joey, Jojo, our little Gojo girl. Can you hear those noises? But if you can, Jojo, I'm going to put you close to the camera because her eyes have got to be the most beautiful bulldog eyes I've ever seen. What, focus? Look at her. They're like green. Can you even? Can you even? Like, she is so pretty. I can't handle it. And she's like so good. She's just had accidents inside because she doesn't know what to do. Ooh, we got an all-time record shattered. The hype. Thank you. Josie, you did it. You did it. But she's either playing on the floor if you're down there, or if she crawls in your lap, or you put her on your lap, she immediately just goes to sleep. So she can just sit here, like Mrs. Bozer was working earlier, and she just was asleep. Except last night, she was in her kennel for the first time, and she was crying because she was all by herself. And so I grabbed a pillow, I grabbed a blanket, and I pulled her out of the cage, and she slept right here on the floor with me all night long and didn't move. That's where she wants to be. She's the greatest. Ugh. So shit, do I have to get a dog to get viewers on Wednesdays? I think so. So I'm going to keep her here for a minute. This is Jojo. But I know that the other girl you came to see isn't me. It's a great content creator who I have had the pleasure of recently meeting. We've been following each other for a little while, but finally reached out, invited her on the show, and I know I won't regret it. This is going to be a great time. I'm so excited. We're going to geek out about content creation, about Twitch, about probably the almighty algorithm, and then towards the end, we're going to try to attempt an escape room, a virtual escape room. Please, everybody, say hello and give it up for Geeked.
Hello, guys, gals, and non-binary pals. I'm an awkward nerd with anxiety.
Oh my god. Wow, your intro just blew mine out of the water.
No, it didn't. Have you seen your dog?
I have.
Dog back.
I can't stop staring at her.
Oh, she's so precious. I want to boop the snoot.
Just boop the snoot. But her coloring is so beautiful. Sorry, apparently I'm not done talking about my dog.
No.
You're tangled up, Jojo.
This is the show now. This is the dog.
This is it.
Oh,
the rinkies.
the wrinkles.
And I'm a rinky dinky dink.
And the pathetic little cries of a puppy.
Like her life is so hard.
Oh, she's so precious.
I know.
JoJo's the captain now, for sure. I'm here for it.
This is her show.
Oh.
Well, welcome, geeks. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm excited to be here. Hello, chat. Welcome in.
Yes, we've got some new faces. I think you must have done something.
Hey, Mowgli. I did. I dropped it all over my socials because y'all are amazing. Share the love. Grow the communities.
Hell yeah, that's why we do this. Oh my god, Oshine, thank you for the gifts and subs.
Coming in
It's
hot.
just so much love.
Aw.
It's because of all the females on the stream right now.
Oh, it's because of the puppy.
Mm-hmm.
The baby. Steal the show.
This has got to be against some community guidelines to have something this adorable on the internet.
It has to. You should start a website and call it #OnlyPause. Just have her pause.
You want to be the first? You want to go into business with Color Me Geeked?
Yes.
Yeah?
You just have doggy pause. Oh.
This is Josie, by the way. Anybody's tuned in that doesn't know, this is our new puppy.
Hi,
She's beautiful.
Josie.
She's an English bulldog. She's 12 weeks.
Oh.
But anyway.
Sorry.
No, I want to talk about you, but it's going to be hard with this dog on stream. My wife is going to come get her in a minute, but I told her, give me about 5 minutes. Anybody that doesn't already know who you are, tell us a little about who you are and what you do as a geek.
Hi, so I am a full-time content creator, and that primarily goes on Twitch and YouTube. I love to talk about anything geek-related. I love books, anime, tabletop RPGs, video games. As you can see in my room behind me, I kind of expand a little bit of everything. So there's just so much to talk about in this community, and I can't wait.
You're like 4 Geeks by Geeks, but successful.
No, not necessarily successful, just a little bit different. When they're like, you need to niche down, I'm like, no, we don't do that here.
Oh my god, yes! Like, when we started this, everybody was like, all over the internet, you need to niche down. No, I'm like, but no,
don't
that's
niche
not what
shame
I want to do. Niche shame. There we go, next merch.
Don't niche shame us.
We should get some, like, collaboration merch on both of our channels. Niche shame? Don't you niche shame me.
Don't you niche shame us.
T is our other co-host, just told you.
Hi, T. Told you, yeah, right? I do a lot of horror and RPGs because I like the storytelling ability and I like the conversations that come up, as well as the community it can build. Because if you just get scared together, if someone sees you scream like a little bitch, they're your friend. It's how it goes.
Oh yeah, we used to have horror game nights on Mondays before these Geek Out sessions when I didn't know what I wanted to do on Twitch because I'm not very good at games. I'd
First
play
of all,
those.
I'm not good at games at all. No.
That's why we play horror games because you're not supposed to be good at horror games.
No, and you want to see like all the different death animations. Thank you, Tomb Raider, for teaching me that.
Which Tomb Raider? Which one are we talking about now?
The remastered, because the death animations in the OG PS1 games, the only thing they had were triangle titties.
Oh yeah,
And great stories.
but we're here for the triangle titties.
He only listens to when others say it. Don't worry, T, I got you. We did not collaborate this together.
I know you did. Don't you lie to me. This has been my intervention, intercoming for months.
No, I think that's the hardest thing about growing on any platform is I can't niche down because I love so many aspects of it. Like I said, the anime, the horror, the RPG, I love to read. I'm getting into TV shows, so there's that. But I'm slowly working my way into movies, but those are commitments.
It's only no way. A movie is a 2-hour commitment. A TV show is like a month-long commitment. Hi, Zora. This is Josie, by the way. Zora just popped in to see Josie.
That's okay, Zora. Josie's adorable. Look at the belly. You see how chunky she is? Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the belly scratches.
Belly.
Books are only 2-hour commitments. I was up until midnight reading my book last night, so that is a lie.
Books are like a year-long commitment for me. I'm so slow.
No, you're absorbing the atmosphere. Chunky.
Do you know what? Can you just be my filter for all of my negative thoughts? Because I like when they come out of your mouth.
I have had to work really hard on not being so self-deprecating. I'm not a slow reader. I'm just grasping the environment. Also, why I go and like look around at every video game. Like, if that's a pretty flower, some developer spent 6 hours building that flower. Go and look at it.
Exactly. Or I do that with like I said, I'm in a theater background, and so when I go through haunted houses, when I see like a really well-crafted haunted house, I'm like, ooh, how'd they get this texture to feel like real stone? I know it's not.
I know. Like, what is this? I feel like that Jack Skellington moment of, what's this? What's this?
There's red stuff on the walls. What's this?
Okay, can we talk about how it's going to get dark, but blood splattering is an art.
Oh, yeah.
I said it.
Oh, yeah. And like the forensic aspect of it, that people can tell what happened or how you died based on the blood spatter.
Exactly. And I'm like, first of all, they died standing up. They were facing their killer. They were not. They fell. I'm like, whoa. What kind of brain candy did you have as a kid? I had Skittles, obviously.
It's all art. Art is everywhere.
Art is in everything you do, everything you consume. It's fantastic. And I think that's... Oh, sorry.
Nope. You think
that's the best part about being a geek.
Yeah. There's just so much to enjoy. So I love that you're not niching down, because neither will we, come hell or high water. So then, what are some of the geekdoms that you're really in love with right now?
So obviously gaming. Gaming's been a huge geekdom that I've been a part of for 25 years. D&D, I'm big into D&D. I've been into D&D since 2E.
Wow.
I got into D&D because the original Baldur's Gate on PC way back in the day.
Okay. Listening.
And I really like card games, so like Magic the Gathering is a lot of fun. Pathfinder, that kind of thing.
Oh my god. Like, can you live closer? Because we would all totally hang out.
I know, right? Like,
you fit right in with all the guys here.
Thank you.
Well, not all the guys. I mean, not just guys.
Well, guys is a general neutral term in the geekdom.
Okay, that's how I meant
like
it.
Dudes.
Good, yeah, dudes. With all the dudes here.
You hang out with all the dudes.
Yeah.
I'm a dude, you're a dude, they're a dude. Your dog's a dude.
Dude, yeah.
Oh,
I hated when they were like dudettes. I'm like, that sounds offensive.
That kind of sounds like Bowsette. I never did like the term Bowsette. And I'm like, first of all, Bowser is a female, still just as badass. Don't add et at the end of it.
Right.
You don't call her Peachette. I don't know. I'm weird like that.
Right.
A villain is a villain, all right?
Peach? What if there was a Mario version of Peach? Would they call him Peachio?
I feel like they would call like a male version of Peach. They'd probably just call him like butt or ass face. Like, let's be honest, dudes are that way. Toadette.
Oh, yeah.
Toadette too.
Yep. Good Zora.
Zora Domain. We have a Zelda fan in chat.
We're about to start a revolution here, right here in FGBG chat.
Oh.
We're gonna lose Ed. We're gonna sign a petition. Can we get this going?
Yes, we can.
Because aren't they all Toad people?
They are, and I'm just like Toadette. Like unless it's like a species or a break off of the species, maybe. I don't know.
Sure.
I don't know.
But Toad is a toad. Like, aren't they called the Toad people? Like Land of the Toads? Except his name is Toad? What's the other one's names?
Toad 1, Toad 2, Toad 3, apparently.
Maybe they're all like Smurf. They're just all Toadette and Toad. Smurfette.
Who did this? Who made this choice? I want to speak to their manager, Revolutionette. I'm not a Karen.
Revolutionette.
Revolutionette. No. I am angry.
So you're playing horror games on your stream lately? Like, if I was to tune into your Twitch stream, what kind of things can people expect to see?
So I like to have a variety of games going for the variety of geeks that are out there. We have a Mass Effect playthrough going. If you've never played the Mass Effect series, have you?
I barely started 1. And I don't know, I fell off.
So first my chat was, I'm going to say bullied because it's gentle bullying. They love me, but they want to see me do a renegade run, which is the mean run. Okay. I can be mean to people in real life that deserve it, but you want me to be mean to an NPC? I can't do it. It's not going to happen. So I slowly turned that renegade run into a Paragon run because I was getting sad.
I'm not good at that either. Like Fable?
Yeah.
Like, you know when you could make the bad choice?
No, I can't do it.
I never did. What did that PC do?
I'm just like, my husband can make all the mean choices. I'm like, you are the nicest person in the whole world. Like, who are you? And he's like, it's just fun to watch the world burn. I was like, therapy.
Okay, yes, it is, but...
So we're doing that. And then I am a Souls player as well. So we are working our way through Elden Ring after beating Bloodborne.
Oh my God.
That is a lot of alcohol and rage.
Thank you. Everyone say bye to Josie.
Goodbye, baby.
Her ride is here. Bye. She caused a record of a hype train and so many gifted subs just because she was present. Good job. She went...
She loves the attention. She's a natural born superstar.
Oh, yeah. She
Bye, Jojo.
belongs in this house.
Okay,
so what do you think of the Soul series? Because I think, God, they're hard.
They are.
They're just hard.
I was asked by 2 of my really good friends earlier this year. They're like, you have to give Bloodborne a shot. And I was one of those people who be like, no, I don't play games to rage.
Yeah. It's my therapy time. It's not my time to throw my controller.
But then they're like, but you've played Kingdom Hearts 1. And I was like, I digress. That's different.
Okay, that's completely different.
The controls are not great. So.
But that's all we had back then. So we didn't know.
I know. I adapted. I overcame. So after playing Bloodborne, it's kind of like this. It opened up the sick part of my brain that was like, you like it when you die, and then you get that little bit of success, and then like my brain, my stupid robot male lizard brain or female lizard brain was like, success, and I had to chase that.
All I heard was success.
All I heard was that dopamine hit of success, and so. Ta-da! I became a Souls streamer.
But there is something to that because I remember playing Dark Souls 3
I'm so scared to play that.
in like high school. And I remember I was in my room, all the lights are off, I'm just cutting off the world playing this game, getting so fucking pissed, and eventually shutting it off, going to bed, waking up 2 hours later just because I'm like, ooh, but if I did that differently, I bet I could actually get past that.
I've done that. I am a 30-year-old woman, and I have done that. And I am so upset because then I'll like sneak upstairs and turn on my PlayStation and like go and do the thing.
Yeah.
Terrible idea, especially when you have to work a normal job in the morning, which I don't now, so.
Yeah. They have the formula figured out, so as hard as they are, I just can't devote the time anymore. I'm like, fuck it, I want to do something easy. I need an easier win in my life.
And there's so many games out there, and My husband and I had this conversation because Ragnarok came out, and I think another game came out at that time that was also extremely long. And I was like, I don't have time to play both of these, and I had to choose. People can hit 30, not easily.
This is Alec. He's our token child.
Oh, sorry.
He will do nothing but make ageist comments the entire time. But he says them. He really is a loving human, and that's the only reason we keep him around.
30 used to be like old age back in Renaissance times, and I'm starting to see why my body is like, no, ma'am, you are done. You had your chance.
Can I ask, what was the first sign, like the day you turned 30? Because it happens to every single person. The day you turn 30, something happens. You're like, shit, there it is. I'm 30.
So I turned 30 on August 31st. September 9th, so exactly 1 week later, my husband went into the ICU with heart failure and kidney failure. He's fine. We're on the road to recovery. But I was like, this is my 30s. I'm done. I don't want this. I don't. We were doing great, dying. And I'm like, I say that now. He has great doctors. We're on the road to recovery.
Okay,
it allowed me
good.
to become a full-time content creator. But yeah, I know, right? Like, that's not dramatic. I'm so sorry.
I was gonna say I woke up and I couldn't turn my head to the left.
I have a really bad back, so I've had 7 back surgeries by the time I was 20.
Jesus.
So like, pain isn't really a factor for me in age because like, if anybody played football or any sort of sports, like you understand like the concept of pain. It doesn't matter. Those sprained ankles will follow you into your years.
That's why I don't do pain. I was a band kid and theater kid.
I was on drumline. I get that.
Ugh,
I'm a drummer.
So cool.
No, it wasn't.
Which one? What'd you drum?
So I do trap set, I did timpanis, I did xylophone, I did all of it. I'm a percussionist through and through. My grandma made me take piano lessons because video games rotted brains. But now I'm the smartest kid in the whole family. Don't tell my siblings, they'll get really mad.
Because of the video games, I'm sure, at least in part.
I'm not saying I'm the most successful, but I definitely have the best emotional intelligence when it comes to them. And a lot of studies have kind of shown that that can be because of video games. I'm the more empathetic one. I can have the adult conversations.
Right. Like you learned how to have those adult conversations because it gave you options. Which one do you want to choose?
Yes, dialogue options. That's how I think. My natural default for the longest time was to be mean, which is really hard to understand now because everyone's like, you're so nice. And I was like,
you're so nice.
You know me like 15, 20 years ago? Like I've been like that. She's a bitch. But that's a whole different side story thing. But those dialogue options, like how to have empathy, how to understand that you don't always have to say the first thing that pops into your mind. Often, a lot of people are not taught that.
I feel like a lot of people aren't taught a lot.
I
don't understand. Us who live in the basement can understand these things, but they out in the world cannot.
Because we've had to grow thick skin. Let it roll off our backs. You remember being bullied and being said that? I remember. Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Pepperidge Farm?
How old are you? I can't say that. So I was born in the 90s. Pepperidge Farm is a Family Guy joke.
Okay, I know Pepperidge Farm. I'm actually older than you. I was born in the 80s.
Okay,
but
you're
just
good.
barely. Just barely. The last 27 days of the 80s.
My husband was born in the 85, so you're good.
Okay. Well, he's the most wise of us all, I think. No, it's you.
Nay, I say. No, I feel like we balance each other out. There's going to be some things, and you're going to be like, she really fucking did that? That was the choice she made? It's part of
that's how you gain wisdom. The hard way. At least that's how I gain any wisdom.
I mean, I'd call it experience points, but you know what? I get it. I don't always put my points in wisdom, okay? Sometimes it's just charisma or constitution.
Strength.
I can take a hit.
Yeah.
I'm on the internet.
Constitution. Yeah, right? Being online every day with Alec in the chat is training in constitution every day.
Every day. Every day. You can take that verbal hit. If you've ever been on a live stream, you've been trolled. And I'm like, I went to public school. You can't say anything that hasn't been said to me.
Right.
I was a fat kid, which is fine. I kind of grew out of it. I recently lost 100 pounds.
Congrats, like on purpose?
Yes.
Okay,
I
good.
weightlifted. I loved the gym.
Nice.
Yeah.
I found the gym and then I lost the gym, and one day I'll find the gym again. But
You know what?
there
It's
is a
got to be
certain
right time,
dopamine
right
hit.
place.
Yeah.
And like working, if you work a full-time job and do any sort of like side gig or passion like this, like you have to, I love the gym, but I don't want to sacrifice my gaming time. So like, no, thank you.
Yeah, I don't
There's been days where I
sacrifice
played my
sleep.
Switch or my Steam Deck on the treadmill because I hate cardio.
I hate cardio. I never thought about taking my Switch to do it.
No, do it. It just makes it go by
God.
so much faster. You'll
That's
get some weird looks, but I
brilliant.
don't care.
Do you
Or, like,
run? Like you're jogging?
Sometimes I will. So I have a really fantastic gym, and I will go at like 5 a.m. because no one's fucking there.
Yeah.
And I have like cosplay items. If I want to test out like running with a shield that I made or running with like a fake prop, I'll go and be like, hey, gym owner person, I'm gonna do this. I'm not weird, I promise. And he's like, well, you are, but no one's here, so knock yourself out. And then I'll have my dog on the treadmill next to me, and I'll just run with this.
With your dog even?
She's
the
fat.
gym?
She needs it. Yes.
You can take your dog to the gym?
As long as nobody's there, yes.
Josie, we're going to the gym.
Emotional support. No, because they'll lay on top of you, and you're like, I can't do anything, but I don't want to do anything. I love you. My
No.
precious.
You'll be doing the bench press, and she'll just be...
And she can't spot you, so you're like, I'm gonna drop this weight by like 20 pounds. So
No, she cannot.
no.
Okay, but rewind your story a little bit. Earlier, you said that, A, you're a full-time content creator,
Mhm.
and that was made possible by your partner going to the hospital on a really
Yes.
scary day. And then we glossed over that. I want to know more about that if you're willing to share.
Absolutely. So in August, I was offered a position as a full-time social media / content creator for 2 full-time influencers and their gym brand. Due to legal reasons, I can't name their names. And so my first few weeks there, kind of interesting, like not a lot of communication. I would try to put content together and nobody would okay it for a while. So I just started posting. Well, my husband goes into the hospital on September 9th, which is a Saturday, and he's in the ICU. So I had to be there to make medical decisions for him because he could not at that time do it. Or
So scary.
safely do it. It
Yeah.
was very, very touch and go
Oh
for
my God.
about 8 days he was in the hospital. I went back to work that following Monday and they had let me go. They gave me a severance package, but at the end of the day, is that the company that I really want to work for? Or
Like,
the
they
type of
didn't
people?
send you an email?
I had worked from the hospital full time. I had taken my MacBook in. I was in every meeting, every phone call, still did my content, still did all my editing. And as you know, as a full-time social media manager or marketing, I still did all of that. And I basically, they're very, in Montana, we are very, you choose your job over your family mentality, which is something that we're trying to change actively. So that was something like I told them, I was like, I'm going to work from the hospital. I'm not going to be in office, but I had all my phones with me. I had all my MacBooks, my laptops, everything. I did my job. And when I came back, they decided to let me go. Since then, they've been through a couple other content creators in the last, but I've been a full-time
imagine
content creator. I know. So I'm like, you know what? I'm happy doing this. So now as of September 18th, I've been a full-time content creator.
Good for you.
Yeah.
So
It's
then
been-
what does that mean, full-time content creator? Because I just heard a study the other day that when we were kids, like that's like the question of the day is what you want to do as a kid versus now. Because when we were kids, the number one answer was and still almost is astronaut. Strange. Like
I love
everybody
that.
said, I want to be an astronaut. Now, what is it?
Content creator.
Content creator. I want to be a YouTuber. I want to be a Twitch streamer.
Because everybody has their personalities and we're embracing personalities and we don't want to go to work. And I've had those jobs. I've worked for banks where I've had to be like long sleeves because I have tattoos, had to dye back my hair, had to not do my crazy makeup. So I'm very,
Ew.
I'm
What's the
goth.
matter?
I know, but
Work
I was
with money.
Well, and I did all the back end stuff. So like I built their app, I ran their web security, I traced wire fraud. I worked more with like the police and feds than I ever did with the actual like bank presidents.
Yeah.
So that kind of thing. Hold on, my brain just went like a whole different rabbit trail. So as a full-time content creator, you just get to be yourself. You get to do what you're passionate about. but that can be very difficult. You have to stay on track.
Yeah, and that's why I think it's so important to have people on like you. Because not to be like old man Bozer and be like, oh, you think you want to be on the internet? I'll show you why it's not a real job. Because it really is a real job, but it's so much more work and effort than anybody knows. And I don't even know it. I talk to enough people like you. So I'm curious, like, what a day in the life or a week in the life of Color Me Geeked looks like.
So at first it was like a lot of hospital visits. So I was only working technically on my content three days a week. I was putting in 16, 17-hour days. I was recording, doing my own editing, posting regularly, like all of that, all within a very condensed amount of time because I wanted to be there for my partner.
Mm-hmm. You're still trying to balance having a real life also.
And having a job.
Yeah.
And I'm not a very social person when it comes to like actual interactions because I don't like bars. I like to drink, but I like to drink at home because we have such a high drunk driving rate. Mm-hmm. And I like to be with my animals and I like to play video games. We don't have barcades here yet.
Start one. Third project.
We're trying, actually. We'd love to start a gaming lounge. But so a day in the life is kind of chaotic. Recently, I've been trying to get on a sleep schedule because what is a sleep schedule when you don't have
a work boundaries? Schedule? Right.
Exactly. I didn't realize how much of my life actually depended on being gone 8 or 9 hours a day. Mm-hmm. So I try to go to bed at like 9, 10 p.m. Doesn't always happen. I try to get up and go to the gym between 7 and 8. Go get a good workout in because that's when I do my best creativity. Kind of get my brain jogging, and then it's done and out of the way. And then I use a program called Trello. So Trello is a vision board, essentially, where I can see it from all my devices. Take notes. This thing has been a fucking lifesaver. Where I can do... You actually have a pencil? I use pens. Man,
This is a pen.
Oh, I thought it was a pencil. And I was like, people use pencils nowadays?
No, I only write in pen. If you
I'm
don't write it in pen, do you really even mean it?
No, you don't. But what I like about Trello is I can kind of plan out my days. So like a lot of the time, Monday, Tuesdays are going to be my YouTube recording days. And then I only stream like 3 times a week, typically, because content creation across all my platforms. So like I make my own merch.
Do you really?
I do. Yeah.
I love that.
So like that sweater that's in that photo that you shared, I made that, which is fantastic. And I love it. But also setting goals. So once you set that goal, think of it like a business plan. I don't know if you've ever had to like write a business plan.
No.
Or like an outline for anything. Like you have your subject and then like, how are you going to research that subject?
Sure. Let's pretend that I wrote really good research papers.
You didn't?
I had to write them, but my degree is making shit up. So I just would sit down for an hour, crank it all out, not use a single source, and then fake bibliography.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Bibliographies can be copied and pasted.
Yeah.
So like you start with your goal and then you kind of have to map how are you going to get to that goal. So like one of my big goals is I want to get to 1,000 followers on Twitch. Well, how am I doing that? Twitch has not the greatest algorithm. It's getting better, but it's still not great.
Does it even have an algorithm?
Not particularly from all the research I found on the back end of recording. The stories have a better algorithm than the actual streams do. So I really had to do a deep dive into my... Right? Oh, the science behind social media is fascinating.
It's so annoying to me at this point. It used to be a fun story and a puzzle to figure out. Now it's just like a fucking hamster wheel.
Well, as soon as one platform changes, every other platform is changing.
Oh, yeah.
Like, please don't.
Oh, they can get away with that? Sure, so can we now. Great. Awesome.
Right? Like, we walked on Instagram so Gen Z could run on TikTok. So really not necessarily niching down, but I realized a lot of my interactions came from Souls-like games. So I would then break down, be like, okay, Souls games do best on Wednesdays and Saturdays. I have no idea why, but that is... So kind of mapping out what is successful. Like I'm still figuring out YouTube. I think I just hit 100 followers on YouTube a little while ago. So that's something I'm still growing and I still love to do. But those are more for Let's Plays, reviews, commentary, and funny stuff. Mm-hmm. So And really, it's just kind of balancing out my week. Monday, Tuesdays recording, Wednesdays stream. If I stream, I don't do anything else that day because no one talks about how mentally taxing streaming can be, especially for many hours. It's like being a stand-up comedian. I'm sorry.
Yeah, let's quickly talk about it.
Uh,
Like those times that you're streaming for hours and hours and hours, like you have people show up, almost like a rotating audience show up and like make me laugh, clown. Tell me a new joke that you haven't just used 100 times in the last 8 hours.
And it's like, I get it because I have viewers from all over the world, as I'm pretty sure you do as well. So like time frames they're different. East Coast all the way to Pacific Coast. So I know if I start at 4 p.m. my time, I'm going to have an hour with the East Coast, and then my Midwesterns are going to come in, and then my Pacifics are going to come in. So you're just basically saying the same thing every 2 hours. So
like being at Six Flags and having to do the same show every 20 minutes.
Kind of, or in Vegas.
Yeah.
So just really being constantly peppy. And I love being funny. I love interacting with chat, but it is not my innate personality. I am a very hermit, and not recluse, but like I like to sit down and read. I like to sit down and play my video games, and very rarely will I chat. But in streaming, I get to be this vibrant, like, different personality that I've always wanted to be. Kind of like when you're on a stage, like I get to be this character.
You get to play the part of a streamer.
Exactly. And some people that's exhausting, some people it's not. So I think it really depends on the personality types. I have several friends that are full-time content creators, like LMNOP, and I know she has it's kind of hit or miss because she does like a lot of content between YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and I'm like, I have to choose a platform that I'm going to focus on, like that for a couple of hours, build for that week, and then schedule the post, like one at a time. Like I can't just record a YouTube video and in my brain be like, that's going to make a good TikTok, because I have to go through and watch it, edit it down, clean it up, and then focus on like TikTok and Instagram. Thankfully, you're the same. But my YouTube content is going to be different than my Facebook content. Right,
because it's all different audiences. Mm-hmm. Like the people now, especially on Facebook, it used to be people our age. Now, even our age, it's that photo dump place for family. And
like, I'm still live.
Yeah. We technically have a Facebook page. We never talk about it, and no one ever talks about it.
The Color Me Geeked has a Facebook group, which I love because it's a lot of our locals that get to chime in that don't necessarily like watch Twitch because they have kids or lives or work, but they get to post and have conversations about anything that they're passionate about at the time. Like we literally just had a whole thread about Supernatural.
Nice.
Like 4 days worth of conversations. And I'm like, dang. Or we have huge anime connoisseurs that pop in and we'll talk about latest episodes. So I think that's our favorite part of like the Facebook aspect of it, because you get more engagement than you do on Instagram, and it's easier to navigate comments in that meta, in that part of the meta.
Right. And they're doing a better job of making the conversations more organized in Facebook groups. We eventually just moved away and went to Discord, and now that's really easy with the channels and whatnot. And it's more one-to-one conversations. But we had a Facebook group, and it's like an abandoned shopping mall that's now grown over, and people have put ads all over it, hoping that anybody's going to come see the circus because they put a sticker in the window.
Right. Which I love supporting other streamers. I typically don't have an issue with self-promo, but when it is all you do in that community, you're not being a pillar of the community. Like, you should engage in conversation, like make people want to jump into your streams.
Yeah.
Like, what about you? I know you're going live, but why would I click on you? I don't know you.
I don't know you.
You're not my supervisor.
So what I'm hearing is, the only way for you that you found a success is create a structure in your day, be organized and thoughtful about where you are aiming to land and how you're aiming to get there.
Organized is a very loose term, but yes, I try.
Is it loose on purpose because that's how you work best, or it's loose because you, like me, and also unorganized?
I am just naturally an unorganized person. So I am a type B personality, I've been told. I will have set structure. Like, I know I want to record YouTube videos. Okay, I love that. I love Let's Plays. So I will decide I'm going to play through. Recently, it's been Alan Wake because I love Alan Wake. Alan Wake 2 just came out. I have not recorded the last episode because I have gotten so stuck in other games. So I'm like,
Me though.
I know. Not
And
you?
It's me. Yeah, that's
Oh.
me.
Okay.
I am Alan Wake. No, I'm just kidding.
You're
No,
Alan
but-
Wake? No way, Jose.
We make all these goals, and in the back of my mind, because I know that I'm that way, like I'll get excited about it, and I'll push forward with it. But then I know I'm going to get distracted with something else.
Yep.
So I'm like, you know what? I don't even want to make that commitment because it's not sustainable for me.
Exactly.
Isn't a productive mindset.
It's
And
not.
I don't know.
And it's
Part
really
of-
hard because we're so passionate about it. And it's something
Yeah.
we want to do and be successful.
So it's almost like I set the bar really low for me, and T is really great because he's always pushing, and he's like, I think we could do this. We should be doing this. We could try this. And I'm like, yes, that's great. Yes, we absolutely should. Will we? Probably not.
And like I will make commitments to myself, and I do try. Like I know tomorrow I'm gonna do I'm gonna record my podcast about the gaming news that's going on, but it's always changing, and it becomes then so overwhelming, and then I'm like, I don't know if I can do this.
That
Does
was
that
one
make sense?
thing. No, yep. Because when we first started 4Geeks by Geeks 5 years ago, PK and I were discussing what kind of things we're going to have. And one of the things that we quickly took off the list was current news.
Mhm.
Like whatever's going on, because that's all you're going to be able to do. I'm like, buddy, we can't even stay on top of our own personal lives, let alone an entire news cycle of the geek culture.
And it's so difficult because I mean, like, look, I can have a 4-hour conversation about the Game of the Year awards, which I probably will, but I digress. But like keeping up with like, okay, so then you have bunny trail into like the Bungie layoffs, and then like this and that, and then it's just like all of a sudden you're completely off topic and you're talking about current events, and that's not what I'm here for. I want to break from the world. We're going to talk about mythical lands and their problems.
It's so funny to hear like my words come out of your mouth. Honestly, like all those things you've said is exactly what I've said about 4Geeks by Geeks. Like we're not going to talk about all the shit in the world. It's a shitty place, we all know, but that's why we have our geekdoms, our escapes.
Right? I actually have like sweaters that say "Welcome to the Geekdom, roll for initiative," and I love it.
Ugh.
Because I'm like, the world is crazy. You better just grab a sword and go, man.
It's dangerous to go alone.
It is, and I did not realize. So, like, my husband managed a GameStop. I worked in Best Buy for a while. Like, I knew console wars were a thing, but when I became a streamer, I don't choose consoles. I have an Xbox, PlayStation, Switch, Steam Deck. Like, I like options.
Wow, you're the cool kid on the block with everything in their house, weren't they?
I was poor as a kid. So now I'm like, no, I'm just buying my adult money stuff. I'll best your buy. Ooh,
Best your bay.
jiggy.
Anarchy.
Anarchy. Yeah, see, Alex Mowgli knows. So and people will pop in and they'll get so mad because they're like, what's your favorite console? And I'm like, well, I grew up loving PlayStation. As you guys can see, I love Final Fantasy. 7 is not the best. I will die on this hill. I'm so sorry.
What's the best? Die on a hill.
9. Final Fantasy 9.
I skipped around. Like I would come in, try one, and then back away from Final Fantasy, come back in. 9 was reminding
With
which 9 is.
Zidane. He had like the monkey tail. I had a thing for not Bieber hair, Timberlake kind of like style, like that hair. Trunks.
sure.
I had a huge crush on Trunks as a kid.
That tracks. Okay, this all makes sense.
And I just it was kind of that step back because Final Fantasy went from this beautiful fantasy universe from like 4, 5, and 6, and then 7 kind of took that turn into a little bit more realistic world, which I get people love. Final Fantasy 7 does have a fantastic story, and so does 8. I think 8 is a great game and deserves recognition, but 9 really went back to its roots, and they did it so well. And they make you cry at the end of it, and that's a good Final Fantasy.
Oh, you make me want to go through and like play them all. Actually, like 9.
You
I
should.
think the last time I played was 15.
15 was so good.
Solid.
My boy band, Gladdy Daddy, yes, please.
Ugh. I have a solid Prompto cosplay. I'd love to whip it out.
You have a Prompto cosplay? I'm working on a plus size Sid cosplay, but
Okay.
I love Sid across all the platforms. And then Tifa because from 7.
Oh, she's just queen always.
Is it because of the skirt? It's because of the outfit, isn't it? Because she doesn't have much
Partially.
of a personality.
Yes,
I'm
she does.
sorry.
She's cool. She goes hard.
Or
Eventually.
does she make you hard? Sorry, I'm done.
Oh, wow. I never thought of it that way. I've been attributing my boner to her personality.
I knew it! She is more than
Wow.
your boner.
She's a revolutionette.
Yes. She has massive personalities.
Personality.
I get it.
Two big personalities.
I mean,
Honestly, Tifa's more of like for me it's the legs. She's a legs
she
ass
has
kind of
some
girl.
nice legs.
Solid
Like she
legs.
squats. Like, and it shows.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
I love some legs. And she's tall. Like, that's the fantasy I want to live. I want to be tall, not 5'1.5".
That's why you play Final Fantasy, to play these Amazonian
God of
women.
War. Yes. I just want to be like, the weather's great up here.
Okay, then did you ever play 10-2?
Yes, I did.
That was when I was too young. I hadn't played 10, and I'm like, I was at GameStop, and I'm like, sure, I'll try this one. And I had no idea it was just like a dress-up game, but I loved it.
It has, so the mechanics of it are questionable, but like the story of it is fantastic. Yuna has always been iconically one of the best women for me in Final Fantasy because she was the first female icon in gaming for me that I saw that wasn't over-sexualized. She was embraced for her intelligence and her kindness. And to see that game kind of grow and develop to what it was very confident building especially for someone that has never been like, how can I put this? Traditionally attractive. Like, I am very loud, very boisterous. I've always been kind of thick. I like to lift weights. So to see that someone can be appreciated for their personality and something that I'm passionate about was very, very big for me. Because I think Final Fantasy X came out in 2002?
She's 10?
Yeah.
Okay, I bet you're right. Yeah, we're both Googling right now.
To the Google machine. 2003. So I would have been like 3rd or 4th grade.
Oh, that's why. I was like in middle school or early high school.
One of my big gaming stories revolves around me playing a game way too young, and it's hilarious.
Which game?
Resident Evil 2.
Oh my gosh. I could not do those as a kid. My buddy would, but yeah, I'm just not good at horror games.
I was that kid. I had such a thing for Leon and Claire. And so my dad took us to Blockbusters, and my dad is like a big old mechanic, doesn't like video games. He likes to read, which is actually where I got my passion for reading and conversing about these kinds of stuff. But like, he'd just buy me a video game so that way, because my sister and my brother at the time lived with my grandma, and I lived with him because my siblings and I couldn't be in the same house. We got physically aggressive.
This little thing called punching each other in the face.
Throwing each other through walls. My sister could Hulk out. And so he just would rent me Resident Evil 2. He did not understand ratings at all. So here I am, way back in the day, in this dark room playing Resident Evil 2 with zombies, and then he wondered why I couldn't sleep for like a week. But he kept renting it for me and never put 2 and 2 together. And I fell in love with Resident Evil.
And now this is the goth chick in front of us today.
Yes. I very much toned down.
Oh, really? Toned down from where you normally want to dress?
So normally how I dress, it's a lot of corsets and a lot of tank tops and a lot of black makeup, but that can be very intimidating. So I'm I'm gonna just be normal.
And we've had vampires on this show that are in their domain.
Growl?
The growl.
Kink unlocked.
I
don't kink shame, but now I will kink ask why.
Kink ask why? Where'd that come from? Well, a vampire I met on the internet.
And his microphone. I told you, I do my research because I want to make sure that it's a good personality fit.
And I still passed the test?
You did.
Wow.
Well, you like weirdos, so.
I do like weirdos. I've never really considered myself a weirdo because honestly, I never thought I was confident enough to be that weird and know that's who I was. Like, I was always that chameleon kid. I'm like, I'm going to blend in with anybody because I don't really know who I am. And now we're getting dark. Damn.
I know. Oh, trust me. You post that question of the day, and I'm just like, oh, I'm not going to answer that.
You never answered it.
I didn't, because it's really dark.
Well, I want to know now.
So I never had a career that I wanted to be when I grew up because I never thought I'd live past 16.
Wow.
I know. Fucking dark, right?
Way to bring the stream down, Geek.
Way to bring the vibe down, girl. Like, but look, I'm traumatized, but I'm funny, and that's what matters.
Most funny people are traumatized, and most traumatized people are funny.
It's because therapy is expensive, so we play horror games.
At 6 years old.
Yes. Also Spyro, because I love me a purple dragon. I used to LARP in Spyro.
Oh my god, I love Spyro!
No way! I have like a Spyro onesie. It's amazing.
Every Spyro game, loved it, loved it, loved it. As soon as it was available, go get it, please.
Yep. Like the Spyro Reignited trilogy, chef's kiss.
Ugh.
Toys for Bobs did amazing.
I still have this core memory. I went to the dentist. I think I had a bunch of cavities, and I couldn't eat, I couldn't speak, but my mom brought me home, and I played Spyro all day. And it was honestly like, I don't remember this. I remember how great that day was.
See, and that's what video games do for us, is they take away, whether or not we're playing them for a bad day, we play games to feel even better. And I'm just like, this is why we need them. What's your favorite Spyro game?
I really liked, it's been a minute, I haven't played in a really long time. I liked the one, this might have been 2 or 3, where it finally you could start to fly around the world a little bit more. Like, you could eventually upgrade from just gliding to actually flying. Am I correct in this? Or am I creating memories like I do sometimes?
Well, so there is another arc of Spyro, the Legend of Spyro, where you do upgrade your flying abilities, and that came out on the PS2. That's a little bit different of an origin story, so I think that's what you're talking about. And those are superb.
Yeah, because I think by that point I had the PS2, and I wasn't going back and playing PS1 so much.
See, I go back and play old school games all the time.
I don't even have those anymore.
What?
It's really sad. I know. Isn't that sad?
Yeah. No, because they kind of take up a lot of space.
And they stopped working. Like, they all died on me. That's kind of why I had to upgrade.
I think I have like I still have my day one PS3. I have my PS2 and my PS1 from when I was a kid. I smuggled those.
And they all work?
They all work.
I'm jealous.
Also, well, I've had to replace parts because my dad being a mechanic, I've learned to fix my own shit, right? So I just learned how to repair consoles because one day I was bored.
I was like, I don't see how a PS2 translates to an engine.
Sorry. I was poor. I didn't want to rebuy it, so I fixed it.
Oh.
And it's very similar. Like, just plug and play.
How many times and in how many ways have you ever tried to fix, like, a PlayStation game CD? Like, it scratched up, it wasn't working, so then what'd you do?
Creamy, skippy peanut butter. Best fucking remedy. You sit it on there, let it sit, and almost like put a hairdryer like a good 4 feet above it.
Wow,
and then you take and just wipe it off, and then until it's like slightly on there, and then you take like what is it? It's clear alcohol liquid, isopropylate, rubbing alcohol, and then you just clean it really good from there, and it works every fucking time.
I used to use toothpaste.
That
worked sometimes. Sometimes. I never heard the Skippy. I didn't have a thing that worked every time. I tried flushing it down the toilet once. I read that was going to work.
Yeah, every time. Flushing it down the toilet, I'm surprised that didn't work.
I know. I was like, I don't see how this has worked, but I really wanted to play this game. And my mom's
Did you try like scrubbing the side of the toilet with it? Because maybe that.
Just like, rubbing the shit in the cracks. I don't feel
That's obviously what it was.
That's how it works.
But for the most part, no, I would just get I have one of those machines that like clean off because it broke from Best Buy, and I was like, it didn't break, the engine went out, and I can replace that. So it just like resurfaces it.
And I think I had something like that too, but it never worked.
Really?
It wasn't as fancy, I'm sure, that you used at Best Buy. There's probably some
I'm pretty sure
hand
they
crank thing I
bought
gotta
it off
go
of
with.
Wish.com, so
Oh.
who knows?
And it worked? And it came
I'm
in the right
surprised-
size?
And it didn't get anybody sick.
What?
What? Wild.
No, but I kind of love this whole story that has brought you to where you are now. Because
Yeah.
I've just met you. I can't say that I've known you that long, but like I thoroughly enjoy you. Like, honestly.
Oh, thank you. I'm very humbled. I
Gas
really
her up in the
love being
chat,
here.
guys. I know you feel the same.
Never gets old. Breathing PN on it. Sorry. Chat cracks me up. But I did take a hiatus for a while when I was younger. I stopped playing video games probably 4th grade through 8th grade because girls don't play video games. And I got made fun of, and I went to a really small school.
Oh.
I know.
Sorry.
And
Sorry
so
for that trauma.
I know. I kind of sad that I let myself like stop doing what I love just because the boy that I liked at the time made fun of me for it. But then I got back into it with Kingdom Hearts. So, because Disney and Final Fantasy.
Kingdom Hearts saves lives.
It does. Except for Donald. Fuck him. Sorry.
No, he's kind of the worst in the game, but he has a good heart. He just gets upset.
He's just mad.
Yeah.
I get it though. I'd take Eeyore over him.
No.
Yes. Eeyore would at least apologize for letting me die.
There have been times actually I'm like, Donald, heals. I need healing. Spamming that
like,
chat, and Donald's not
"Thunder."
getting it. Yeah.
He's like, no, thank you. And then, of course, Dragon Age. I love Dragon Age. One of my dogs' name is Varric.
Nice. That was when I started. Like, I started way too late. Like, if I had started playing it when it first came out, then I would have fully appreciated it. But by the time I started it, I was just like,
It did
this
not
is a little
age
too
well.
simple. It didn't age as well. No. Maybe I didn't age well. Maybe I'm the problem.
No. Dragon Age 1 and 2 did not age well. The controls of it, it's very brown, it's very bland, and it's very rinse and repeat. Okay, you had to be there. You had to really soak in the magic. And then you have Inquisition, which is fantastic.
I can't remember which one I like bought on a whim. It's over there. I should just play it.
No. Life's too short. Play what you want.
That's right. Right now I'm playing Digimon Cyber Sleuth on the Switch.
Digimon is lit. I'm more of a Pokemon girl, but
I am too. But I was scrolling through like the e-gaming store and I was like, you know what? I don't give Digimon enough credit. And I really liked the show. And then the one that I got to pick right off the bat was one of my very first favorite Digimon from like the second season, Terriermon, with the big long ears. I was like, oh, I actually loved that one. He was so cute.
he's cute. And he's sweet.
So,
What's your
and some mystery.
controversial gaming opinion?
Oh God. See, on this channel, I'm always the least knowledgeable. I haven't played as many games. I haven't geeked out
What
as
about
long.
Geek opinion.
I'm perfect in every way. I have no controversial opinions.
I knew it. I knew there was something about you, and I knew it was because you were perfect. And you were like,
Yeah.
I like what everybody likes. I get
No,
that.
but that's my fear about myself, and always has been. Is like
I
I'm
get
just so ready to go with like the consensus around me that I've just taught myself not to have a strong opinion about it because it doesn't really matter to me anyway.
I don't know, because that's like I don't know about that. Because if I asked you which is better, Marvel or DC,
Marvel, but I could be swayed.
I agree with that though. I could be swayed.
But the like MCU clearly absolutely better than the DCEU. But like DC in general, like I'm really falling in love with Batman. Right now I'm listening. Do you know there are like audio dramas
Yes.
of Batman? And
Yes, I
I'm
do.
binging them. I can't get enough and it's making me really love Batman.
Harley Quinn ruined Batman for me.
I'm listening to that one right now.
Like I wanted to love Harley. I loved Harley like as a kid, and then I just realized I'm like, wow, she's toxic.
Wait, are you talking about the audio series?
Like in general, as like
Oh,
a whole
okay.
like universe. And I
Well,
know,
yes, she's
I'm wrong.
toxic.
That's
She's a
how
villain.
I know, but people love her, and I'm like, you guys don't love her for the reasons you should love her. Okay, you love that she's crazy until you have to deal with someone like that.
And then you're like, wow.
And then you're like, I don't like this person. They're a lot.
Oh, did I just pick up that Harley reminds you of somebody
Me.
in your life? No!
No, it's just I can't say I don't like bandwagon fans because I love that people have gotten into The Last of Us. I love that people are gotten into The Witcher because of like different mainstreams. So like if you're a fan of something, wholeheartedly go for it. But don't be a fan of it just because you think someone's hot. I don't know, I'm weird like that.
I'm like, or do. I mean, if
Or
they're not.
do. I ain't gonna kink shame, but I will kink out why.
Here's my controversial opinion. Margot Robbie, not that hot.
Thank you. I agree. Like, she's a great actress. I will give her that.
Yeah.
But I'm just like,
Getting better. Her first
is getting
Harley
better.
Quinn, I'm like, the fuck is that
A little
accent? Can we
cringy.
keep it consistent?
Yeah.
A little cringy. But
And
then,
then she got better in Suicide Squad? Yeah.
yeah. And then Harley's Emancipation or whatever.
Yeah.
I think she finally got a chance to play with it enough and make it her own rather than make it some copycat, what she maybe thought it was supposed to be. I don't know. I'd be really
Yeah.
curious to see just the evolution of that accent. Hi, heroes of Evermore. Thanks for always stopping by. You always stop by for a minute, and I appreciate that.
Oh, we love those. We love those
Yeah.
geeks. That's a good controversial opinion. I applaud that.
Yeah, but all in all, like, beautiful, but I don't know. I don't get the hype.
I don't either.
And I'm
I
like,
don't either,
that's
but,
the
you
best
know-
choice for Barbie. And then I look at the original Barbie, and then like that opening scene, I was like, okay, you're right. That she looks just like Barbie,
She
the
looks just
original
like
Barbie. Yeah,
She does, like from the 70s and 80s, and you're like, dang.
Yeah. Spot on. Also, controversial opinion. Didn't love the Barbie movie.
I think it was overhyped.
Yeah.
For sure, for what it was. And I was like, I thought it was going to be more, but there were like 2 scenes that made me go, that was pretty good.
Yeah, it had some great monologues in there. I know. What the fuck, Bozer? But about halfway, it felt like you like American Horror Story?
I love American Horror Story. It's a problem.
So I do too, even though every season it's on a great track, and then about 2/3 of the way through, they're just going to take a completely different direction. And
Like
I'm like,
Asylum?
Yeah,
Sorry,
Great.
that's the only example.
great. And then all of a sudden, off somewhere in left field,
Santa
I'm like,
Claus? Aliens?
what? Yeah, in my mind, those are 2 completely different seasons, but it's in the same
Uh-huh.
season.
It's the same arc. It's the same story.
And that's how I felt about the Barbie movie. Like, I was with you, and then all of a sudden it's a completely different kind of commentary movie. And then they circle back to being like a Trolls movie. And I'm like, are we just trying to like do it all at once, Greta? But you know
I
what?
get that.
She got the accolades and she's going to make the money. And that's what we need from more female directors.
Kids
we really
were
do.
inspired.
Yeah. Kids were inspired. Maybe I just didn't get it. But I've watched too many movies in my life, so now I'm kind of a cynic. I'm like, I'm studying this.
I
too
am
many
not a
cinema
movie
classes.
watcher, though. And I think it's because the stories, how can you tell an epic story in 2 or 3 hours? I've never even seen Lord of the Rings. I've read the books. I've not seen them. Or Star Wars. Please don't cancel me.
Wow, that's a controversial opinion.
Well, that's not even my most controversial opinion.
What's your most controversial opinion?
It's going to piss off your chat. Okay.
It's okay. We're going to lose everybody in 5, 4.
Breath of the Wild, Legend of Zelda, is the worst Zelda game made. It is a great open world action adventure game. Terrible Zelda game.
I can see that. I've not played all of them, but in the conversations I've had with people who have, I don't think they would disagree with you.
It's a good direction for it to go, don't get me wrong, but it lost an element of Link, who Link is as a character, and it's all fluff. And I'm like, no. Link is dark. Link is diverse, not a water boy.
Not a water boy.
That's essentially what he is.
No, he's the hero spoken of ages and ages. But yeah, he has no personality.
Yeah.
In the Breath of the Wild, he doesn't even speak, not once.
No. And he doesn't need to. He hasn't really spoken in any Zelda game. I mean, you get the like we should audition. Nintendo, hire us. I think you'd be very happy.
We won't disappoint somebody out there.
and this is one that I get in an argument with my chat all the time, that the Final Fantasy VII remake is not a remake.
What is it?
It's a retelling. It's a sequel. It's not a remake. It's a Final Fantasy VII continued.
So
You've never played it.
I have. Oh, but I haven't played the remastered because I told myself I'm not going to play that until I play the original. And like, I grew up in that age, and so the graphics don't piss me off. They kind of like take me home, and I'm like, I love this.
They're all blocky and walking weird.
I know, but the dialogue, oh my god, they could clip that along a little bit. The cutscenes, like, why is there dead space in this cutscene? There's no music. Why are these two characters awkwardly standing there? Nobody's talking. They have to let this orchestration on a keyboard play out. Oh my god! But so I haven't finished it.
Gotcha. Okay, so once you finish it, and if you do pick up the remake, you will see. I can't say because I don't want to spoil anything, but how the story is progressing is, it's an alternate timeline.
So it's like more, or the different details than.
There's little hints. There's little hints and little dialogue options that have dropped for somebody that like has played the games quite a bit, and gone into the remake, and you're like, wait. I heard what you said, girl. So,
actually, that didn't exist in that timeline at that point. That comes in later in.
Yeah. And it's not even that. It's just like the verbiage. Oh my god.
That voice just actively tried to kill me.
Well, actually, I hate that. When I wear my glasses, I do that just to be stupid, but like, no, I don't like to do that.
Actually,
you even have the, well, actually.
These are just readers.
Oh god, I'm blind. I need actual glasses, so I wear contacts.
No, I don't have contacts. I don't need glasses yet. One day, I might.
You're fine. You're superior to the evolution. You're gonna win.
Do you know what you have done for me tonight?
Uh-oh. No.
I'm just gonna let that hang there. Pregnant pause.
Built self-confidence?
Sure. Yeah. Okay. Put that feather in your cap.
Oh, yay.
No, oftentimes with these Geek Out sessions, I have leaned towards, well, you need somebody that's like promoting something right now, like a book, or they got art, something they're trying to move. I don't do many where all we do is shoot the shit over geeky stuff.
That's who I am. I'm so sorry.
No, but you're actively creating this content, but we haven't talked as much about that rather than just geeking out about stuff.
This is the content.
Yeah.
Like, this is who we are. Like, shoot the shit. That's what we're here for.
And you've like helped me come back home to what a Geek Out Sesh was meant to be in the first place. Not so much promo. Yes, we love promo and we want to support, but you've reminded me that it's okay just to sit and chat and chill.
Right?
And compare notes and controversial opinions.
It's one of my favorite questions because everyone's just like, I don't have one. And then they're like, wait, yes, I do. And it's just so much fun to converse about it.
I'm gonna steal that from you.
Do it.
What's your most controversial? You're gonna see it on every Geek Out Sesh. Will I give credit? Absolutely not.
No. First of all, this is not copyrighted. I didn't say TM at the end of it. Why am I blurry?
Don't know. But before we fail at an escape room together,
yes.
Hit us with where people can find you and how they can support you.
Ooh, so I am across all social media platforms. You can find me at Twitter at Color Me Geeked. You can find me at TikTok at Color Me Geeked. I am on YouTube at Color Me Geeked and Twitch at Color Me Geeked. I know, I got that name before you had to add numbers.
What does that mean, Color Me Geeked?
So like when I got into like my older years, I was like, I want to be an author. And you know what? I love a play on words. So like I heard people say, well, color me impressed or color me intrigued. I'm like, well, color me geeked. Okay. So just
I love it.
Color me geeked.
That's what I thought it was, but no, DSB, we're not signing off. We're just transitioning into the next part of tonight.
At DSB, we're talking about controversial gaming opinions.
Yeah, you would have loved tonight, actually. Go back and watch either the replay on Twitch or on YouTube or a podcast. You can go back and listen. And please go support Color Me Geeked, because she is the exact kind of creator that I love to support, because it's just like what we do. We just geeking out. We will not niche down. Don't niche shame me.
Don't niche shame us.
Color collab merch coming soon.
Yes. I want to create a Christmas sweater that says a titty for your thoughts, because I meant to say a penny for your thoughts and it came out a titty for your thoughts.
And it's got like 2 holes cut out.
Yup. It's just gonna be an argon like Christmas sweater.
Ooh, it could be one of those like virgin killer slits.
Yes.
A little bit of side boob.
Perfect.
Thoughts.
Little side peck if you're a guy, because like we ain't gonna shame you. You dress how you want.
Yeah. Okay, now I'm gonna learn to crochet, and that's the collab merch.
I love crocheting. I actually have locals that do crochet merch for me, so I love supporting locals. Like locals made my horns, custom statues.
Nice.
Yeah.
I love it, DSP. I want to be a wrestler, but I'm unemployed now. Well, you're halfway there.
First of all, I never got to watch wrestling as a kid, and now that I get to watch it as an adult, it's entertaining. Like that pro wrestling.
Yeah. It's fun to watch it. Like DSP, I'd love to watch it with you, because he's huge into wrestling, and you could like fill in the lore for me. If I'm just watching my own, I think I'm gonna miss so much, and I feel like I'm being gated in this community. I can't really understand at this point. It's too far gone.
You kind of feel like a third wheel.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, I don't like this feeling.
Especially now they've got all the screens on the outside of people just doing this on repeat.
Yeah. Like
during the COVID days.
Watch football, so like that's me. I'm too scared to now get into it. I'm like, there's so many rules. You touching balls and tackling other guys. Live your best life.
That sounds like somebody's best life.
Right? Like, I'll get on with your bad self.
Well, y'all stick around and definitely check out Color Me Geeked whenever she's live. When are you live? What days?
Wednesdays, Saturdays, and Sundays. We do a variety of horror, Souls-like, and RPGs. You can bully me. It's okay. I drink whiskey.
You drink to get through the pain?
I drink to feel the pain. Also, jump scares.
Drunk jump scares are the best.
I did a Phasmo collab with another streamer on Saturday. We did Drunk Phasmo. It was fantastic.
Oh, shit. Here for it.
Oh, so much fun. So many laughs. We didn't do anything. We got lost. I think it took us like 5 minutes to get out of the van.
Well, I'm going to turn this music down just a little bit more, because I think we've got some sound effects in this next bit. But I'm going to share my screen. This is something that I've done only one other time with another Twitch streamer. And we are going to attempt an escape room. It's a virtual escape room, 2-person escape room. And we have to use each other to get out of it. I thought that you'd be the perfect person to do this, because with the games that you Twitch stream sometimes, I see you like puzzles. I see you like a little spookiness, and being stuck in a room, not being able to get out is kind of scary.
It is. Like, that's why I go to therapy. I'm kidding. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Therapy, everybody should.
Everybody should.
Okay, so did you go... I'm just going to give them some free screen time, because I want everybody to see what we're looking at.
I clicked on the link you sent me.
Okay. So we are playing Together Apart, which is a sequel to Alone Together, which is what I did before. So I've never played this version of the game with anybody. I'm getting this shit out of my way. Okay, now you can see. No, get out of here. Thank you. So it says play with a friend. We each have different screens that we're seeing. So my screen and your screen look a little bit different. She is not going to screen snipe. She's not going to look at the stream anymore.
I pinky promised.
But really, it's all about communication. So I'm going to try to do my best to describe what I'm seeing, because that's going to correlate with something on your screen and vice versa, so that we can together unlock the puzzles within our screen, and then we can both get out, because we need each other.
Okay.
Do you want to be player 1, the fortune teller, or player 2, the clockmaker?
I'll be player 2.
Okay. And you went to the screen where it gives you an option?
Yeah.
Or shows you where to get that? Okay, great. So I'll be player 1. And go ahead and click. No! It's not invalid. I bought it. Yeah, that one. Oh my god, what if it doesn't let us? Wouldn't that be so funny? That'd be so on brand.
It let me in, if
Okay.
that counts for anything. I'm looking at something.
Okay, now I'm looking at it. I don't hear any music, so I'm just going to bring my music back up. All right, I'm going to read this out loud. It starts with a note. Dear fortune teller, I have come into my possession a curious contraption. It's locked by some kind of otherworldly energy. The box was part of a 2-piece set. Does your note match?
Yes.
Okay. I have sent its twin to a clockmaker colleague of mine. The two devices are inexorably. I read a lot.
We went to public school. It's fine. No child left behind. Am I right?
They left me behind.
They left me behind.
Inexorably linked to each other through time and space. It is my wish that you will work together to unravel the mysteries these boxes contain. I have left you a few notes of my experiments with this contraption. I hope they will prove useful. What's that name? Brian Darcy? Brian Duran.
We'll call him Big B.
Big B, Big D, BD Energy. Okay,
Sure.
hit begin. All right, I'm making my screen as big as I can so I can see. Do I need to get my readers out? I think I might. All right, describe to me what you see on your screen.
Okay, so I have what looks to be an inner workings of a clock. First and foremost, in the middle is going to be a triangle with a beige circle in the middle, and then it's surrounded by a bigger circle with a line connecting each side of the triangle to the circle. And then I have a lever to the mid left, a key lock to the right, and it looks like a couple of buttons perpendicular to the triangle.
Okay, the triangle triggered something that I've got on mine. I've got basically 3 crystals, a red crystal, a blue crystal, and a yellow crystal, and they're in the shape of a triangle with some sort of, you said beige circle. I have kind of a beige ring around what looks like a black button in the middle of the triangle.
Okay.
But I've got 2 of those similar looking buttons on my board in different places. I've got a lot of spooky shit, like fortune telling, like tarot cards, the lovers, the emperor. It looks like some sort of rune on a slip of paper. I've got a note that says every other word. Do you have a note?
I do.
Okay.
And it looks like it would match yours, because pull and lever, press down. 5, then times push. So I wonder if we have to take turns reading.
So I can't read. I don't have that note, but read every other word.
Pull lever down 5 times. Finally push lever down and press once.
So maybe that's just for your instructions. So do those things, because I don't have a lever.
Press lever down 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did that do anything?
No. And then it says there's more instructions.
It
Do it
says
5
keep
times.
reading, but there's nowhere to keep reading. Pull lever down 5 times. Push button twice. Okay, so let's push the button one more time. I wonder if it has to be done quickly. 3, 4, 5. Oh, am I gonna have to remember this?
Oh. I'm
Pull
pushing.
lever
I'm
down.
finally clicking on things.
Oh, we'll just
I've
fuck
got-
around and find out.
Yeah.
Pull lever down 5 times. Push button twice, then push lever up once. Okay. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, wait, did I fuck it up?
No. I'm just finally clicking things.
Oh,
but
I have a journal with like triangles with different colors, like red,
Yes!
yellow,
yes.
red,
Tell those
yellow,
to me.
purple. Okay. So I can see the top of the triangle on the first one is red,
Okay.
and then the bottom right hand is yellow.
Uh-huh.
And then on the second triangle, the bottom left is red. Top
Wait.
is yellow. Oh,
Okay, so I've got those crystals red, yellow, blue, and I can switch where they are so that
Okay.
I can make the order. So I put them in the order that you said first, and then I click the button that's in the middle, and it says to start the spell, you will need the child of a tree. But I've got
would those be tarot cards?
I've got like this potion spinning in the middle. Looks like I pull shit into it. I've got like these ingredient spaces like bat wing, eyeball, worm, frog legs, and leaves. So child of a tree would be a leaf.
So I wonder if there's an order we have to do this in. Like, so since you're player 1, if we do...
Sometimes when I played before, there were some things that you said that helped me figure things out, and then that led me to find things that helped you figure things out. So I'm gonna put that leaf in. Oh, and it just like dissolved, made a sound. But then, okay, what's the next?
Oh, I clicked on
triangle
something,
thing?
and I can see rotating tarot cards. The Lovers, the Chariot, the Empress, the Fool, the Emperor, the Hierophant, the High Priestess. I don't know if there's an order to these, and then the Lovers.
Are they stacked in any way?
They're flashing. So let's see if I can press this button. Okay, so the first card is Chariot.
Because I have all of those.
How about
Tarot
the
cards.
Musician? Okay.
But
So
every
these
time I click
cards
them, they move, and I
flash.
can't quite see.
Oh. Yeah, okay. So that's happening for me too, because it looks like when I press the button on one, it fills it in into like my empty slot.
Okay.
So I have the Chariot, the Musician.
Oh, I found a button. Oh shit. Okay. I'm gonna come back to that because I think that's something for you.
I think,
The magician.
okay. It apparently we put them in the wrong order. So Priestess?
Okay, I have that. Is
Okay.
that supposed to be like at the top? You think?
I think so. Because it's just rotating through cards, and the card that I push the button on fills it. So are you supposed
Okay.
to maybe tell me the cards, and then I wait for it to rotate and then push it in, or push that button?
Maybe I've got the high priestess,
Okay.
the magician, but whenever I click them, they kind of move like in a vertical sense. I can reorder them. So I think if I click them in the right order, they will eventually be in the correct order,
Okay.
is what it looks like. So the
I'm
high
kinda clicking to see
priestess,
what it-
the emperor, the magician, the lovers, and the fool are the cards that I have.
Okay. So you have the Empress, the Magician,
No, I have the priestess
the Priestess.
and the emperor.
Okay. Ah, I keep clicking too soon. So the Lovers, the Emperor.
Wait, is that an order we need?
I think so, because it's flashing in different orders, and I can see cards that you don't have.
Okay.
So I
I'm
have
putting the
Lovers and Emperor,
Oh shit, I stacked it.
Priestess.
Am I supposed to stack them or put them in an order?
Oh.
Okay. The lovers, the emperor.
Okay.
No, wait. Lovers, the emperor. I'm gonna stack them in as like a deck in the order you
Okay.
tell me.
Do you have the Priestess?
Yes.
Okay. What other cards do you have?
The fool and the magician.
Okay, I have the Fool. The High Priestess. No.
Oh,
The
I stacked them,
Magician.
but that
Okay,
didn't do
Fool.
anything.
Damn it. So Fool. I think I have to put them in a specific order. Wait, do we?
Is there one of those lists that contain only the cards that I have and not the Empress and the musician?
One more time. What was that question?
Like when you're looking at these different orders, what's it on? Is it like on a rotating
It's
Little
kind of just flashing roulette through them. So it looks like
Hmm.
it's going the High Priestess, the Emperor, the Magician, the Hierophant, which I can't pronounce that, the Chariot, the High Priestess, Hierophant again, the
Oh.
Emperor.
random then.
Yeah, it's just kind of flashing through them. And I
Okay,
think I have to click on them.
But I'm gonna get all my tarot cards out of my way, and let's come back to that
Okay.
because let's go back to the triangles or the colored crystals. Tell me the second order.
Okay. So the second order is we're going to go left, top, right, red,
Okay.
yellow, blue.
Okay, bottom left red, top is yellow, right is blue.
That's
Okay,
what
I
I'm
did
showing.
that. I'm gonna hit this button. Next, indeed, to boost the spell, a vial of dried up sea. I've got a worm, an eyeball, a frog leg. What do you think dried up sea would be?
Do you have seaweed or
No, I just have a leaf.
dry up seed? What's that? That's not that.
Dried up sea. Is that a frog leg? I think that's a frog leg that I'm looking at.
I mean, a frog leg would make sense, but I guess those are freshwater, aren't they?
Yeah. Well, never seen a saltwater frog. Or there's worm. But that's not really in the sea. You feed those to fish. Oh. Spell transfiguration. 2 eye of newt, 3 frog legs, 5 beech leaves, 2 batwing, 2 frog legs, 1 eye of newt. Interesting. Do you have ingredients or anything over there too?
I do not. Oh, what did I click on? Oh, I clicked on the keyhole, the top card to the bottom card in the deck. Okay, the card, bottom, in deck. That's every other word. Wait.
Is that... Because I've got a deck of tarot cards.
Because I don't have any sort of ingredients. If I click on like a vent opening, I can see what looks to be like an alchemy station. I have books, a skull, a candle, and an hourglass. Oh.
4, 5. I'm following this recipe first just to see what happens.
Right?
I already put... Oh, but it must be the order because now I'm back to 2 frog legs. And 1 eye of newt. Did that do anything? God,
Not
no.
on my end, no.
Okay. Can I like start over? Can I undo this? Can I spill it all out? Okay, I'm just gonna do this order. 2 eye of newt. 1, 2. 3 frog legs. 1, 2, 3. 5 beech leaves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, that last one made a different sound.
Ooh, did it?
Yeah, it went. 2 bat wings. Oh, that made 2 different sounds. And 2 more frog legs. And 1 eye of newt. Shit, nothing's happening.
Where are we supposed to start? So I wonder if we
I
are
know.
somehow. Okay, hold on. I have a cog that says something on it.
Start here.
I wish. So if I hit the button, okay. So what's the beginning of the sentence? Spider fangs. Oh, I have a list of ingredients.
Okay, I
1.
don't have those.
Oh, spider fang, venom,
What-
salts, moon water. Okay.
Now,
Oh.
it could be that we get through this phase 1, and then it unlocks a phase 2. I think that might have happened, and so maybe I'll get more ingredients.
Okay, that would make sense. So the cog says the order of the cards. Oh, are you going to tell us? Will unlock the door.
Okay, the order of the
Start.
cards will unlock the door.
So do we start with the cards?
Let's start with the cards. Because I can, like, when I click them, it'll eventually move them. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're kind of stacked.
And that's how many slots that I have is 5
Okay.
slots.
So
So
I'm
I think we have to
assuming-
get them in order.
1 is the top, 5 is the bottom.
Yes.
Okay.
So what's card 1?
I don't know.
Oh. So the Fool, Lovers.
Ooh, okay. I have both of those. Let me get the Fool at the top. Okay, Fool's at the top. Then the Lovers next.
Why not? Give it a shot. What's another card you have?
The Empress. Or the no, I'm
Okay.
sorry, the Emperor and the High Priestess.
The Emperor and the High Priestess. Emperor. And the High Priestess. And then you have the Magician, right?
I do have the Magician.
So
But they stack underneath themselves. And so then you have to mess up your whole order. Ah!
it can't be this. We got this.
Ah! Ah! This is so frustrating.
We got to be overthinking it.
Okay, I have the
I
Fool,
think
the
we
Lovers,
start cards.
the Magician, the High Priestess, and the Emperor. It's in that order right now.
Okay, I'm gonna write this down.
They said that this one was a little harder than the first one.
Okay.
And the first one was
Fool.
it's a little too easy to me. I'm like, oh, we got this.
Lovers.
Chat, feel free to help. You help us.
Emperor. High Priestess, right?
Yes.
Okay.
No, it's the Fool, the Lovers, the Magician, the High Priestess, the Emperor. That's what it is currently.
Magician. What was after the Magician?
High Priestess
We're gonna call her HP. Okay.
and Emperor. Hit points and energy.
Love it. Okay. So let me see if I can figure out an order that those are supposed to be in.
Okay.
Stop clicking, Sam. So the Fool, the Lover, the Lovers, the Magician, High Priestess, Emperor. So I wonder if it's like a court order. So like Lovers, the Fool, the Magician, the High Priestess, and the Emperor, kind of like least ranking to high ranking? Or is that
So I
too
need to
complicated?
flip them?
Maybe?
Right now the Fool's at the top.
I wonder if I have to put them in an order because I click them into slots.
Oh, okay. So yeah, is it left to right slots or top to bottom slots?
Left to right slots.
Okay, we'll try the Fool at the far left.
Okay. Fool is number 1. Give me a second. It's rotating randomly.
Followed by the Lovers.
Oh, no. I did the Lovers first. Damn it. Come on. Show me the Fool. It showed me like the Lovers like 4 times. Okay, the Fool. Not the Chariot. Not the Magician.
The
Not
Lovers.
the Emperor. We'll need the Lovers.
The Amour.
We got the Amour. Third being the Magicians, you think?
Yeah.
Okay. Then health points, hit points, whatever you
Yep.
want to call them.
And then Emperor.
Show me the goods. Not the Empress. God damn it. That was my fault. Sammy, damn it. Fool. Okay, I wish I could just like choose which slot to put them in instead of waiting through like this roulette.
It's just an added annoyance. You don't have ingredients on your side?
I don't. I have.
Okay.
Oh, well, actually, I may. Hold on. In that clock wheel that I pulled up, I wonder if those are my ingredients, like the spider fang, the venom.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Maybe.
click on that bad boy. Okay, so
Hi,
Oh.
Umbrin. Thanks for hanging out. We are trying to get through an escape room. All you can see is my screen. Geeked screen looks different, and you can't see it, and neither can I. So we have to describe to each other what we see so that we can help get each other out.
I can like move ingredients around. So like I have slots 1 through 6. One from left down, column 1 is
Ooh,
1,
okay.
2, 3.
Yes,
Okay.
let's do that because I think my crystal configuration tells me what order those ingredients need to be in.
Okay, what's number 1?
Okay, so before I had red on top.
Which would be venom for me.
Well, no.
No?
Those orders, those triangles, when I have those in a certain place, I hit a button, and so it tells me a sentence.
Ah, because I have 6 of those combinations.
Okay, so there's 3 points in a triangle. They can probably configure several different ways. So
Yeah,
start over, go back with the very first configuration of the triangle.
So I can only see red being top, yellow being the bottom left. So I wonder if it's blue, red, yellow.
Okay. Oh. Then, okay. Okay, to start the spell, you will need the child of a tree. Do you have a seed?
I
Do you
have
have-
seed, yes.
Okay. So start there.
Okay, so now I have to like get that. Oh, why did I do that?
I feel good about this plan.
I do too. Okay, seeds is number 1.
Okay. Then what's my second triangle configuration?
It is red, yellow, blue.
Red being,
Bottom left.
and then yellow being top?
Yep.
Next, indeed to boost the spell, a vial of dried up sea. S-E-A.
I have salt.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's already a number 2. Perfect.
Okay.
So the third combo I have is bottom left being blue, top being yellow, then red.
Okay. After those 2, you must seek a drop of Serpent's Kiss.
Venom.
Venom. And the fourth configuration?
Oh, give me just a second. I have to like move it, and it's not easy because heaven forbid they make it nice. So
Hey,
42.
podcasters, I'm curious. What's this sound like for you?
Besides,
Are you not entertained?
oh no, I moved them. So seed, salt, venom.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Umbrin, this is fun. We played the first iteration with a previous guest, and that was also fun. But this is the kind of sequel. It's a little more challenging, and they say that it takes longer than the first. So I'm sorry that we're over time. Are you still good to keep hanging, Geeked?
I am. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm not
Cool.
losing to this game.
Last 5 letters of the code.
Last 5 letters of the code. I have. Wait, before. Is that what it says?
Yeah. So I have 3 skulls lit up, or 3 black skulls, and it looks like each one of their eye sockets is each lit up. So on the first skull from left has the left eye socket lit up. The middle skull has the right eye socket lit up, and the third skull has the left eye socket lit up.
Wait, the left eye has the left skull has the left eye lit up.
Yep.
The middle skull has what?
The right eye lit up.
And the left eye, or the right eye has the
Left eye lit up.
night. I had a crystal ball and I had 3 skulls and I got to light up their eyes. And when I did that, it says night.
Night.
N-I-G-H-T.
What does that mean for us? I have. Okay, so apparently we somehow accidentally put the right combination in the right order, so we didn't have to go through all 6 combinations.
Yeah. Okay, night.
Okay, night. What
Whatever
does
that
that
means.
mean?
I'm going to write that down. But were there more triangle configurations with the red, yellow, blue? For your
There
ingredients
are.
list?
I have 3 more.
Okay, let's finish
But
that task.
I'm locked out of that.
Really?
Yeah, it's like acting complete with 2 saw blades essentially that came together. So I
Oh,
think I accidentally like figured it out.
okay.
Oops.
Just could you put the other ingredients on the next 3, or they were already there randomly?
They were already there. I had like shuffled
Oh.
some things around due to process of elimination. I was like, well, I bet you the spell works this way. I'm a nerd. And I think I accidentally did it.
Got it. Okay.
Because I can give you the last 3 color combinations, but I can't see my ingredients
Yeah.
or use them anymore.
If you kind of remember what you have in that, give me the next 3 color combinations just to see.
Yellow being left, red being top, blue being right.
And then a potent dose of what gives a feline bliss.
So catnip, which I
Uh-huh.
had that.
Okay.
And then the next triangle combo would be bottom left red, top blue, right yellow.
Finally, the trapped essence of what lords over the night. Remember what it was? Trapped essence of what lords over the night. Like bats?
Like
or
moon water?
Yeah,
Or I had spider fangs.
I think moon water. A moon lords over the night.
That's what I was thinking. I had moon water. Because the order I had was seeds, salt, venom, catnip, spider fangs, or moon water spider fangs. So let me give you the last combo.
Okay.
Lower left being right, top being blue. Oh, sorry, red. Nope, I can't. I'm dumb. Yellow, blue, red.
Mixed in part by what gives the widow its bite.
So spider
So-
fang.
But that says mixed in part, but when I did the other one, it said finally the trapped essence of what lords over the night. As in, it should be spider fangs, then at the last moon water.
Gotcha. I wonder if I did it moonwater spider fangs moonwater. Like I said, I'm locked out. I
It's
can't
locked
see
out.
it.
Interesting.
Like it just brought those
Interesting.
saw blades essentially together, which is the skull thing.
Oh, okay. So, sorry, Umbrin answer the question of the day. Oh gosh, various things. Astrologist, pro paranormal investigator, fuck yeah. Demonologist, fucker yeah. Photographer, side hobby now. Now I'm a retail worker, 5 years and still going. Mortician is still a current thought. Ooh.
A mortician would be such a cool. Like I say this is dark than being a true crime fan, but like being a mortician would be cool.
It's so interesting. I just watched the American Horror Story, those shorts that they started a couple years ago, like around Halloween.
Okay, yeah.
It's almost like Black Mirror. And last night we watched one from last year called Necro, and it was like a mortician, or it was the girl that she basically fixes you for your funeral, so that with makeup and fills in your
Yeah.
wounds and stuff. And it got dark at the end, but
Oh.
I was like, this would be so interesting. But you were
So-
asking about my answer, Umbrin. It was actor, basically. I wanted to be an actor. And I came pretty close. I worked for a theater. I still get to perform. I just don't get paid for it. But I love getting to perform in the community theater. Even though it's not paying the bills, it pays my heart bucket. Does that make sense? Okay, you asked about the last 5 somethings. I've got a journal, and alongside the spell of current transfiguration with my own ingredients, I've also got, it's like a sketch where in the bottom corner, like over here, I don't let you look at my screen. On the bottom right, it's like a circle, and then it's got 5 lines out to what appear to be like runes that I can rotate.
I did not look at your screen. I have something covering it, but I can still see chat.
That's fine. One rune looks like an E or a 3, depending which way you're looking
Ooh.
at it. Another one looks like an S with a
I
dot.
have like an S with a dot.
Yeah.
I don't have anything like that, but I have like it's 3 vertical with like different symbols on them. So I wonder if that correlates to that.
Yeah. What do the symbols look like?
I have like I don't know how to describe it. You know, like a caveman fish, but not connected, but it's pointing down.
Caveman fish.
I don't know how to explain it. It goes. I'm not good at Pictionary. And then like a sideways D with a line underneath it, like a capital D.
A sideways D. No, I don't have
A
that.
circle with a line through it.
No, I don't have that.
Looks like 4 bullet holes, like one big one, and then like Mickey ears to the left and right, and then one right underneath it,
No.
and then a big X.
I do have a big X. Okay,
Okay.
so there's another piece of paper over here with a big X on it.
Okay.
But they're underneath these damn... Oh, I think I know what you mean by the fish.
Woo!
Okay,
I also have like a sideways fish.
I have a slip of paper underneath the tarot cards, and every time I click them, it reveals part of the paper, so I have to keep moving them around so that I can see the whole thing. The top is the sideways fish, like this.
Okay. Like what?
Like, can you see my face, just not the screen?
Yeah.
Okay, like this.
Okay. Like pointy and down, or pointy
Yeah.
into the
Pointy and
left?
down.
Okay. Oh,
With
I
the
have
tail,
that. Okay.
With the tail at the top.
Tail at the top.
Separated by a horizontal line, and then something that kind of looks like a ladder.
I have something that looks like a ladder. It's like 2 vertical lines with 2 horizontal lines.
Yep.
Okay.
Like a big fat H with 2,
Yes.
and then an X.
And then a big old honkin' X.
Yeah,
Okay. So I lined up those symbols. I'm going to press the red button.
do it.
Oh, I got magic glyphs.
Ooh,
Okay.
I think that's what I need. I've got glyphs, but
Ah!
I need them in the right. I can rotate them. Does
Okay.
one look like a 3 or an E? One looks like an S.
Kind of.
One looks like
They all look like different types of robots.
One looks like an unknown from Pokemon.
Yes. Well,
Okay.
no.
A circle
So
with a
I'm
dot
gonna
in the
do-
middle.
Yes. I don't. I have a square with a dot in the middle, a square with no dot, a square with like a that's broken up into quarters, and a square with 2 dots.
Ugh, no.
I have, and then underneath them, they all have like legs. One looks like an upside down E.
Yeah, maybe an upside down E.
Okay. And then one that just looks like an archway with nothing in the middle.
No, I don't have that.
Okay. How about an arch, like an A, a capitalized A?
No.
Hmm.
Do you have one that looks like an arrow? Like a drawn arrow?
I don't know. What do these glyphs mean?
I don't know. Okay, do you have anything that has a circle with a triangle in the middle of it?
A circle with a triangle in the middle of it. I do not.
Found a new puzzle. Well, it's not new. We haven't paid attention to it.
It's
Ugh.
the top card to the bottom card in the deck. What does that even mean?
Then I've got a bat,
Okay.
but written on its wings says, "The book lies. The stones show the truth."
The stones show the truth. Well, I still need to do something with the lever. So I wonder if I need to pull that lever 5 times.
Yeah, pull that 5 times, and then when you kept reading every other word, it sounded like there was further instructions.
Okay. I'm going to read it fully every other word.
Okay.
Pull lever down 5 times. Pull lever down 5 times. Finally push lever down and press once. So I wonder if I need to... But by pulling the lever down, so does it go up, down? That's 1, up, down, 2?
I think so.
I would think so.
1,
Okay, let's give it a shot.
2, 3, yeah. So
That's
pull it down
1.
5 times.
2, 3, 4, 5. Press button twice. Pull lever down. Press button once.
Yeah.
That didn't do anything.
Did you finally pull the lever down once and then push the button?
I did. So
Pull
there's 1.
lever down. Okay. Read that
Okay.
one more time, one word at a time.
Pull. Lever
Mm-hmm.
down. Then
Uh-huh.
push button twice, then push lever up.
Up.
Up. Okay.
Finally.
So it has to be down when I push the button twice, flip the lever up, push it once. Ooh, I had that backwards.
Ah.
All right, so let's try. 1,
Pull
2,
lever down,
3,
then push
4,
button twice.
5. Up.
Then push lever up.
Do I not push the button? Because nothing happened.
Did you read all the words? Because before
every
you said
other
something
word.
about 5 times, but I didn't get that when you just read that out loud.
I think, no, it's not 5 times. Pull lever down, then push button twice. Oh, I wonder if okay. I'm dumb, and I skipped 2 words instead of 1. Okay, so pull lever down, then push button twice. Okay, pull lever down. 1, 2. No, I did that too many times.
You just pull it down and then push it twice while it's down.
Okay. 1, 2. Okay.
Then what's the instruction? Then push lever up.
Okay. Then push button twice. Then push lever up. Nothing happened.
Ugh. Is there
It
like a
can't be this
reset?
difficult.
Pull lever down, push button twice, then push lever up. That's all the instructions?
Yeah.
Where's the 5 times? There was a 5 times that you
There
had once.
was, because so the full thing, because I'm pretty sure it said to read every other word, right?
Yeah.
So the full note says pull and lever, press down 5, then times push, finally button push twice, lever then down, push and lever press up once. So what I did is I skipped over down and then added 5. So it's every other word. Pull lever down, then push button twice. Then push lever once. Or then press lever once. What?
Up, then push lever up.
Then push lever up. Yeah. I can't read. This is why I am so dumb. I am
Is
the
there a way to
problem
reset
child.
it? Is there like
I have a
reset
purple button.
Push it, see what happens.
I push the purple button.
Push the button.
Push the purple
Okay, now
button.
pull lever down, push
Okay.
lever, push button twice.
Okay.
Then push lever up.
Yeah. Nothing.
God damn it. We still have these skulls that say night. I don't know what that means.
Well, so if I click on, like, I have a vent, like, broken part of the clock in my top left-hand corner. If I click on that, I get a picture, and it's dark, and it looks like there's books on the ground with a skull in front of a stack of books, a candle, and then book behind the candle, and then an hourglass on top of 3 books.
What the fuck does any of
Oh.
that mean?
Nope, never mind. We clicked at the same time. I got really excited.
No, I was
it's
just moving my crystals around.
skull, candle, hourglass.
Skull, candle, hourglass. I've got a skull. I've got half of a skull that's sitting on my table, but nothing happens when I click it. Next to a button underneath, when I click that button, it's the bats. It's the bat that says the book lies, the stones show the truth. But this bat is resting on what looks like a gun roulette.
So with my triangle, I have a circle outside the triangle. The quadrants light up if I click on them.
Quadrants.
So I have my triangle, and then the triangle's inside of a big circle. Inside that
Yes.
big circle. Okay.
Yes. Remember I asked, do you have a triangle inside of a circle?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought you were. Yes, no, I have that. I'm dumb.
Okay, so I've got that with lines connecting to the triangle.
Yes.
Okay,
And
you
then I
described that at the very start of this.
I'm so
And I just
sorry.
found it. No, wait, I just found it. But then next to it, it says move up, move right, move down, move left. And they're buttons, and different quadrants light up when I click them.
Yeah, my quadrants light up when I click. So I wonder if we have to click it in a specific order.
So what... Do you have move up, move right, move down, move left?
I can just click on them.
Okay.
So can you tell me like which, not quadrants, but like sections like you click on and see if I can click on them on my end and light them up?
Okay, so when I click the top, they're stacked. 1, 2, 3, 4. Move up is in the first spot. It says move up. When I click it, okay, can you see me?
I will get on. Okay, I can see your face.
Okay, so it's got the triangle,
Okay.
and the flat sides of the triangle are all bisected by a line, correct?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay.
That's what I see.
So the top 4 around the triangle light up, not the bottom 2 when I hit move up.
Okay, I got those lit up.
Okay.
Excuse me.
So then when I click move right, beginning at, if you're looking at the triangle, the top left, every other sector lights up.
So starting at the top left, so like 11 o'clock, and
Correct.
then 1 o'clock. So then it. Sorry,
It'll be like 11. It'd be like 11, 3, and 7.
7. Okay. So I got every other one of those lit up.
Okay. Then when I hit move down, the bottom 4, not counting 11 or 1 o'clock, the bottom 4 light up.
Okay.
Good job with the clock reference. That's helpful. And
Because
then when
I have basically like 5 o'clock and 9 o'clock and 1 o'clock.
how many sections do you have?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, me too.
Okay. So top left, top right, mid left, mid right, lower left, lower right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we got to light those up in a specific pattern. Right?
But every time I light them up, it changes.
Hmm.
And they don't stay lit up. It just kind of flashes blue for a minute and then they stop.
Like Simon Says?
Yeah, almost like a Simon.
Huh. Do they light up in like a specific order?
No,
or like all at once?
all at once. In
God damn
just
it.
those sections. What's move up, move right, move down, move left, though?
I don't know. That doesn't make sense.
What's moving?
Let me hit the purple button. Oh shit.
What happened?
Okay, so in the middle of my circle, I got a spade.
Ooh.
Which, if I click on like this like tic-tac-toe looking board, I have a spade to the left. The top is like, I don't know what that is. And then I have a clover to the right and 4 diamonds on the bottom.
Can you move any of those?
I can click on them and light them up, but I can only do 3 at a time.
Okay. And it's a tic-tac-toe board?
Kind of like there's 3 circles across the top, so 3 by 3. Like, I don't know why I said tic-tac-toe, because that doesn't make sense. So 3 top, 3 mid, 3 bottom in a row. So I wonder if I have to do all 3 of these. Because in the middle of my triangle, that spade popped up. So obviously we did something right. Did that change something for you? So now if you click on like go left or go right?
Let me see. Move up. Anything happen?
No. But did like the flashing change?
No.
I wonder if it's like
No!
God damn it.
I'm going back to my my spell book
Ooh, the spell book.
because I didn't ever get that to do anything. Ugh, this is so frustrating to me.
It shouldn't be this difficult. Like, are we missing a crucial step?
Probably. It's all about
Like, what's my lever do?
Spell of configuration. 2
That
eye of
moved
new.
that back.
I did that.
Oh, spade on. Okay. So I just redid like the different like triangle quadrant thingies. So you're gonna see my crazy hands. And I got the clover, and across it says a tape with the letters O-N on it.
On?
On. So does that mean...
That's not ringing any bells over here.
That do-
I've still got this crystal ball that says night. I've still got these weird glyphs that are different than your glyphs.
Yeah, they're not the same, but they're different.
I still got the spell of transfiguration that when I put it in the order, nothing happens. But sometimes the sound it makes when I drop ingredients in is different.
Right? Like almost the reaction. What does that mean? Okay, so it's over with on. So that maybe?
5 beach leaves. I did that. Why does it sound mad when I do that? 2 bat wings. Y'all hear this in the chat? Do you hear this noise is different? It's like a sizzle sound.
I hear the slight differences in tone.
Do you?
Yeah.
Ugh, I'm stopping the music. Okay, I just did the spell, but I need to like reset it because now this pot's full of the wrong thing.
Is there a guide? I'm not ready to look at the guide yet, but
No, we are not looking at a guide.
better than this.
We're better than this. The book lies. The stones show the truth, says the bat.
The book lies, the stone shows the truth. I have a stone with like a sideways S and like a little dot by it, if that helps.
Dude, yes.
Oh, fuck.
Those are my glyphs.
I have that one glyph.
Okay, what happens? What direction does the S go in?
So the dot on the S is facing up.
Okay, I've got like these stones that I can rotate.
Okay. So like if you wrote an S and then tilted it to the left, that's the direction it's going.
So basically it's like an S, like vertically rather than sideways.
Exactly.
Because the dot is at the top.
Yes.
Okay, but I've got 4 others. One is, do you have any other stones anywhere else?
I don't have a stone, but I have the upside down E and like connected to my little magical robot glyph guy.
Yeah, okay.
Happy.
So it's facing down with all the points facing towards
down. Like
down?
like a prong, yeah.
Okay, do you have, wait, you said a big A?
Yes.
Do you have an A, kind of like an L is going through that A?
An L going through that A.
Like this, but I guess backwards. Like this?
No, I don't.
With like a dot right down here. What about an arrow?
Well,
Like-
maybe, because I have like a little robot guy that has like a square with a dot and then a line that connects it to the big A. So
Sure.
I wonder if like, this is so confusing. My robot guy is helpful.
What direction is the robot guy facing? Where's the dot? In the bottom left? Upper right?
So right in the middle.
Oh, that's not an option.
And
Wait, it's a circle?
it's just a dot. Just
But a dot surrounded by a circle?
a dot surrounded by a rectangle.
I've got a dot surrounded by a circle. Just gonna keep rotating these until something happens.
We still haven't figured out the cards yet.
No, we haven't figured out shit!
No, that's wrong. We have. It's just in a weird order. Okay.
Do I tell you an order of cards? Like, do you have a place to submit?
I do.
Order? Okay,
But how do we figure out the order?
here's how. Because when I was rotating them, they'd move, but when I put them all at the top of the deck, and I thought, in the order I'll put them, that's how they'll stack. But they have an order already in that stack.
Oh, okay. What's that order?
So I have to click around. The Fool is on top.
Okay, the Fool, number 1. Let me get the... Ow. The Fool...
Okay, so I'm going to get them all in the order, and then I'm going to click them away, and it should reveal the order.
Okay.
Then the Emperor.
So the Fool, then the Emperor. Okay.
Then the Lovers.
The Lovers. Okay.
Then the High Priestess.
Then the High Priestess. Doo-doo. Sorry, it's like rouletting through. Stop showing me the Fool.
If we had an
Perfect.
hour for this, we would have lost.
Okay, so the High
Then the
Priestess.
Magician.
Then the Magician.
That should be the last one.
Okay. Which is weird. Good thing this ain't timed.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's the order!
Yeah!
Ah! What? Okay, so let me try the
happened?
lever thing now. Okay,
Okay.
so now, I got electricity going on like 2 of the dials.
Oh,
from
good. I bet the
left.
lever will do something now. It's got
I
power.
bet you it will. Okay, so we need to do that.
Pull lever down, then push button twice, then push lever up.
Do I need to like push a button? Pull lever
should-
down, press button twice.
Then push it back up.
That does nothing.
Ugh, and you're sure you're reading every other word?
I am. I can send you a picture on Discord.
No! It defeats the purpose.
Okay, so how about I say every word on the letter? That way you can just triple check me. And you can write it down.
Okay.
Or I can type it into chat.
Wait. We are doing every other word, but we're starting with the first. What if we start with the second word?
Okay, which is and press 5 times, button twice, then push lever up.
That sounds like you push it 7 times, then push lever up. But that didn't make any grammatical sense.
I'm
That sounded wrong.
gonna type it in chat. Or not, if that defeats the purpose.
No, I can't see it. It's fine. We can. It's note keeping.
It is.
We'll call it note keeping.
Yeah. I'm gonna capitalize every word because that's how my brain works.
Bryn. We can't be the stupid ones here. You gotta help us out. Help me out with this, because y'all can see my screen here. Spell of Transfiguration. It's got these, which I have all those ingredients. Eye of Newt, frog legs, beech leaves, bat wings. But this says the book lies. The stones show the truth. And on that same page of the Spell of Transfiguration, it's got these stones. But I don't know what those are. And when I follow that recipe, it'll make... I'm going to bring the music down again. It'll make, like, I don't know if it's a good sound or a bad sound eventually. Brent says, I don't know what the hell I'm doing or anything about this. Come on, you're supposed to help us out. You're supposed to be a smart one. Okay, 2 Eye of Newt. You saw in the book. 1. And listen for the noise. It'll be different, but I don't know if different means good or different means bad. 3 frog legs. See, hear that? Okay, we're going to hit the pause button on that because it's just not working at me. So Color Me Geeked, put this in the chat. Pull and lever press down 5, blah. So we're going to do every other word. Pull, lever, down, then push, button, twice, then push, lever, up. That's what I have.
Once.
We don't say once because that's not every other.
Yeah. That's not. I'm dumb. It's fine.
You're not dumb.
I can't be.
We're trapped in this room, haven't eaten any food in how long? We have an appointment. Like we
would never
stressed.
survive Survivor. I'm just saying we'd be voted off the island.
That's my wife's dream actually, to be on Survivor. She's so good at it. In theory, I'd like to see how she'd actually be in person. But you still have power going, right?
I do. I have power going. So I have 3 sets of 2 basically like screws. They're top of like round screws. And I have power between the 2 on my left. So the cards did something.
So, okay. We have to do something to power the ones on the right before then I think we'll have full power to the lever.
Okay, so something on the right or the left? Is it
Because
the rune?
you said that there's power to the screws on the left, but we don't have power on the other side?
So if I'm looking at it, I'm ambidextrous. I apparently don't know I have power on the right. The lever's on the left.
But does it seem like it's lacking power on anything on the opposite side of the lever?
It is. There's no power anywhere near the lever.
Okay, so we probably have to do something else to get power all the way to the lever.
Which makes me think that the middle triangle piece was our clue to that. Because I have, like, on cards, like the club. Not the club. The 3-leaf clover.
Uh-huh.
And it has, like, tape on it that has the words O-N on it, or on. And then, in order to correlate with that, I have kind of a 3x3 grid that has, like, card symbols on it. Do you have anything related to, like, spades, diamonds, or clubs?
No! I have night! I've got the
Night.
skulls in the crystal ball that when I lit up their eyes, it says night. I've got a bat that says, the book lies, the stones show the truth.
I have a photo that looks like it's taken at night of a skull, a candle, and an hourglass.
Okay. I think night might have to do something with the time on the clock that you have. Is it nighttime on the clock?
Nighttime on the clock. Let's see. I don't actually have a clock. I have cogs.
Do they turn?
They are turning.
Oh, currently turning?
They are currently turning. Like, one gave me the, like, underneath it is the access to the list of ingredients that we already figured out.
Yeah.
And then I have a keyhole that, when I click on it, shows me the top card to the bottom card in the deck, which I think was the cue to how to stack your deck.
Okay.
And then on the right-hand side, it says exit.
So once we have it, then we can probably get out that way. But I still have some puzzles that I know we haven't figured out. Like the triangle surrounded by the circle and those quadrants.
Yeah.
And my spell. The spell of transfiguration. But I'm following this and it's not working.
Okay, so you have a list of ingredients for your spell of transfiguration. I'm
going to write these in the chat.
Okay.
Of 2 eye of newt, 3 frog legs, 5 beech leaves, 2 bat wings,
Okay.
2 frog legs, 1 eye of newt.
Okay.
But then I have another note that says the book lies, so like I don't know that I believe it, because when I followed that ingredient list in that order, nothing happens, and that sound makes
Okay.
bad sounds.
So the book lies. Is that the bat that said the book lies? The stones are correct.
Yes.
So I wonder if the stones correlate to the order of the ingredients. Is there any like way to piece those two together?
But they're not numbers. They're not like all the way letters.
Okay.
2, 3, 4. We haven't had a bad sound yet, though.
No.
2 bat wings. 2 frog legs. There's a bad sound. And 1 eye of newt. It's like it's not fast enough or something. Maybe it's not fast enough. 1, 2, 3 frogs. Oh shit. Now it's all bad sound.
Like, do you have, because like I still have the magic glyphs. Do you have anything like runes wise that you can?
Yeah, that's the ones, but it doesn't sound like they match. Like we have the 3 and the S sound like they match.
Okay.
Then I've got LA.
I
I've got
wonder
an
if
arrow
something
or a K,
fine-
and I've got one with it's a dot followed by a circle. It almost looks like the Starship Enterprise if
Okay.
if
Yeah.
cavemen tried to draw it.
Okay, I get it. Okay. So circle with basically fins going up.
Yeah.
Okay. Because like they're glyphs, so I wonder they don't match the stones. Do you have anywhere like else that you can maybe put the glyphs in?
No, we figured out. I had these other signs underneath the tarot card. That was the caveman fish and the big ladder and the X. We did something there. The book lies. I don't know. Every other word. There's one thing that I haven't talked about, but it doesn't do anything. It's a black card, and I can only see part of it.
Because I have a picture like that too. It's the kind of a darkened picture with that skull, the candle, and the hourglass. So I don't know what that has to do with anything.
This looks like this is like a box with a little white circle. Almost looks like an eye, and maybe there's like a bug underneath it, but that's the part that gets cut off from the bottom of the screen. Frog legs do taste like chicken umber, and they are delicious in some.
Me too.
Um,
Season them spicy wise.
I don't know. Eye of Newt. I'm just gonna keep dropping shit in this pot until it likes it.
Trying to think because like that sound. Okay, so you have to put together ingredients while oh my goodness. Okay, so what would my magic glyphs, because they obviously don't match up with the stones, but I have that one stone with the F. What could that mean? It can't be this difficult!
Getting so pissed.
I'm so sorry. I am the worst, apparently.
No, it's.
Oh.
I'm getting the point. I'm like, it's not us. It's not us. It's a glitch in the system.
Because we figured out the cards, so that's good. We figured out the ingredients, which that's good. So now we just need. So for some reason, the lever isn't working.
Because my
power to
runes
the
aren't in the right place, because I can rotate them. Look, I'm going to draw these. You're telling me you don't have anything like this.
I have one little rock rune with that S on it. Oh, it's all blurry.
It'll focus.
I have nothing like that.
I'm gonna use a marker so it's easier to see. Okay, I've got that. I've got this. And I've got this.
No, I got nothing like that.
What?
Nothing like that.
But you do have this. Because these sound familiar.
Yes, I have the S, and the E is attached to my little robot guy, so I'm going to draw that out.
God.
Our communication points, our
frustrated.
communication skills are on point, so it's not us.
I know. Hi, Zach.
Hi, Zach.
It can't be us.
Because, like, that's what I have. Sorry, I'm a terrible artist.
Yeah, you're right. That is not at all what I have. Okay. Wait, hold that back up.
I wonder if it's for a completely different
Yeah.
puzzle.
0, 1, 4, and 2. That's the numbers that those give me. But what the hell? If this is broken, then I'm gonna be super pissed.
I'm so upset.
Can I like put these over here? Can I put them together? No. And the worms don't do anything. Maybe worm is how you reset. So I'm going to do 2
Wonder-
Eye of Newt. 3 frog legs.
Am I
5
missing
each.
something?
Oh, made that bad sound.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go a little nerd here.
Okay.
Bear with me. So for transfiguration spell, do 2 Eye of Newt,
Okay.
5 beach leaves, 2 bat wings, and 1 Eye of Newt. I just read this in the Harry Dresden books. Oh my god! Oh my god! Reading got me somewhere.
What did you
Harry
do?
I read Harry Dresden last night, and he did a transfiguration spell, and that was the ingredient list.
What? Wait, what do you mean you read Harry Dresden?
So Harry Dresden's basically a wizard in Chicago that rolls a lot of nat ones, and I literally read it because he goes into like his potions and whatnot, and like he does the transfiguration potion a lot, and that's the only one that's stuck. I'm sorry, I read a lot. Did we do it?
Yes, that literally it moved the bat that said the book lies because I guess it does. Now
Okay.
that moved away, and now I've got some of those symbols that you drew.
Wait, like these guys?
Yeah, but they're not together.
So
it's
I
almost
wonder.
it's almost like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 symbols, and I have the tops and the bottoms, but they're not together. But I can click them, and nothing happens. Okay, so what's the first? The first symbol is a box with how many dots?
Okay, the first symbol is a box with 0 dots.
Okay. I'll click that one, and then the bottom is a 2-prong.
Yep.
Okay. And then one with a dot, and one with 2-prong with a extra box.
Kind of like an A at the bottom.
Yeah. And then 4 square with a solid, a filled in,
Uh-huh.
and then a 2 dot with a trident.
Okay.
Nothing happened.
How are they stacked? Like, are they, because my
It's in a
guys are like,
circle.
oh, okay.
It goes square and then prongs, square then prongs, but they're not in the same order you drew. And unless this is helpful to you, maybe I'm supposed to tell you this order.
No, because I can't click on them. It's just a photo with those glyphs. Magic glyphs, and then it shows me the glyphs must be in the right order. So I wonder if you have to do the boxes. So like box with circle, box that's broken up into 4, box with 2 prongs.
I did that.
And then the legs?
Box. Oh. Okay, box. Box with dot.
Okay.
Box
Box
with
4.
and then okay. Actually, that's every other. They're already set up every other like that. In a circle going clockwise. But when I do that, nothing happens.
Yeah, my book knowledge doesn't got me here.
How would they expect you to get that transfiguration spell without already knowing that?
I have no fucking idea. Like, that was pure fucking luck. Like, pure luck. And it's only because he does that spell, like, all the fucking time in that book. In that whole series. There's 17 books.
But do you hear that sound? It's always the same.
It is. So I wonder...
Wait. It's the same sound that when I click on the crystal ball and move their eye lights around.
Okay.
So maybe there's 3 or 4?
There's 4.
Oh.
Ooh, I got 4. Okay. So I know
Oh! Well, now I just was clicking around. I've got a skull with 0 lights in the eyes.
Okay.
Middle skull has the left, or if you're looking at the screen, left, if you're ambidextrous and you get confused.
I do. Okay.
So
So
that's,
skull
yeah. Put your hand to your left.
left. No. Yeah.
Okay.
Left.
Then yes, left. And then the third skull also has left, and now it says light.
Light.
I don't know what that means for you.
Well, I have this darkened picture.
Oh, and then I just put no lights, right eye, left eye, and then it says sight.
Oh.
I can't believe this is taking us this long. This is so funny.
I'm so sorry.
No, I'm not sorry. This is fun, but it's just so
It's a
funny.
conundrum.
It is. What happens when I light them all up? Oh, unite! Unlit, actually. Unlit. I don't know what any of these mean. But the night was what followed something else that you said, so I could see the others as being a red herring.
Oh, I think I figured out my 6 pattern thing. So
Okay.
every time I move, like I light up certain quadrants of the outside of the triangle. I can move
Okay.
it like up, down, left, right.
Yes! Yes!
Okay. So on, that makes no sense. So I wonder, so that's on. So then I can go and correlate that to my tic-tac-toe-ish board.
Okay.
Um,
But I've got move up, move right, move down, move left next to the triangle or surrounded by the circle.
move up, move down. So I wonder if that tells me which direction I need to move it for it to be on.
Okay.
If I do that. Okay, so that's middle. Okay, so 3, and if I do that one more time, it's not going to go anywhere. No, okay. This is a weird combo, man. Okay, so now we
Does-
got to go back to the middle.
Move up, move right, move down, move left mean anything?
No, because like I can. So if I light up different, like if I light up 11, 3, and 7, it moves it like to the left, and there's nothing there. But these symbols correlate with the card symbols that I was talking to you about earlier. So wherever the tape is on, I need to go light up that portion of it and find 3. So it could be that.
Oh! So I know what you need to light up in order to move the direction you want to move.
Perfect. Okay, so if I want to,
So tell
I
me
think
which
of it-
way you want to go, and I'll tell you which ones to light up.
let's do down.
To move down, I need you to light up the bottom 4 quadrants. Not 11, not 1 o'clock.
Okay. That took me up.
Up should be
Right.
the opposite.
So to move it, okay, I see. Haha, I see what I did. You're right. I got backwards. So
Okay.
that is on. What is that? That's the center. Okay. Oh, okay. We figured it out. I
Yeah.
got power to the lever now.
Nice!
So we're gonna put that down once. Button up. Did that do anything?
Pull lever down, push button twice, then pull lever up.
It didn't do anything, did it?
No, not for me. But I still have these weird glyphs that we haven't figured out.
I know. Okay. Weird.
And this.
Why are we figuring out random parts of this puzzle? Is there no order to it?
I think there is, we just don't know what it is yet.
Okay.
But you have power?
I have now power on both sides, and then power to the top is still not on. So I don't.
Okay.
It doesn't look like it affected the lever.
Okay, so we just have to basically power everything on yours, and then I think we can maybe get out.
I think so. Which means we now have to figure out what this dark photo means.
Okay,
And the
describe
lever.
the dark photo one more time.
So the dark photo is kind of like looking through a peephole, and it's all dark, and you have books, a skull, a candle, and an hourglass. But the hourglass is stacked on top of 3 books.
Shit. The hell does that mean?
I don't know.
The book lies, the stones show the truth, but now that's gone, and now I've got
We
these.
figured out the stones and the ingredients.
No, I don't have the stones.
No?
The stones still are glyphs that don't match anything for you, and I can rotate them, but I don't know which order they are meant to rotate in. There's 5 of them. But I don't know what how they're supposed to be. And I'm just going to keep clicking around until something happens. Click around and find out, is what I like to say.
Right? Click around and fuck around. So how do we get my picture to light up? Because yours lit up, right?
My picture?
Yeah.
No. Well, I don't have a
Okay.
picture.
Like with the bat?
The bat, when I put... Oh, it was a spell of transfiguration. I transformed a bat, and now there's a rat. So I
Oh.
transformed the rat into a bat, and when it did, this little circular metallic thing that the bat was laying on is now filled in with, again, half of the upper and lower halves of those glyphs that you drew for me.
Okay.
The boxes and the dots. and the
Oh,
dots.
okay. So now we're trying to figure out the glyphs.
But
How do
like
we
when I click
together,
on
though?
those, they all make the same sound. Doesn't seem like it matters what order. Because the glyphs for you are connected,
The glyphs for me are connected.
but you can't change them.
No, I can't click on them at all. It's just a piece of paper. So, and if you do every other one, so like top, bottom, top, bottom, top, bottom, you tried that already and it didn't do anything?
Top, bottom.
So like number 1 being that bad boy. I don't know if you can see it.
Okay, so it's. Well, let me start over. Exit out. So
I
it's
just love our concentrated
TV.
faces.
Huh?
I just love our concentrated faces. That's all I can see.
So show me that again.
Okay. So that's the order I have that they're on
TV
my
screen. 2
Yes.
prong. Single bullet hole in a TV. And a fat A. 4 square. Thick A. Robot head. Trident. Yeah, when I go in that order, because I have all of those pieces, but nothing happens, and I can't drag them. If I click on the rat, nothing happens.
What if we're doing it backwards?
Oh, like start right to left?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's the only other order that we have, right? So you said they're in a circle.
Oh, yeah.
So I wonder if we need to start with like the robot with 2 eyes.
Uh-huh. And go to the trident. And then 4 square, thick A, bullet hole, fat A, TV, and 2 prongs.
Yeah.
I did that. It's that for me is going straight in the circle. They're in that order.
Okay.
Umbrin, enjoy your shower. Hopefully we have figured this out by the time you're done. Because I'm annoyed.
We should be smarter than this.
Every other word. Do my bay leaves do anything anymore?
What if we just started fucking around and figuring it out?
Just clicking. Here's the sound. You get all this great noise. Because what I'm going to be pissed about is it's going to be something like that spell where, oh, you couldn't figure it out? Well, you didn't try this thing that makes absolutely no sense.
Right. Every
then I'm gonna be
time you're
so
like,
pissed.
ma'am, this is the
Ma'am, this is a fucking Wendy's. Why are you having me do a spell of transfiguration with a wrong ingredient list?
Why did a random nerd know that? Second of all, at least they ripped off something I knew. Okay? Let's be honest.
That is, and maybe that's the actual transfiguration spell. So now I gotta go look it up.
Yeah, but like you're gonna get put on a list if you start doing that. Like no one has time for that.
Ugh. I'm so mad.
Makes no sense.
It makes me want to Google it, but I don't want to Google it. That's
It
like
makes-
admitting defeat.
Okay, so I think we have to figure out the stones. I
Okay.
think that has something to do
Oh,
with it.
here's the button.
Oh.
The tarot cards were on top of a button this whole time.
Okay, what does the button do?
It shows those exact symbols that are on that you drew.
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
Are we going somewhere?
Oh, that switches. Okay. Okay, so now I've got basically 8 squares. But 8 symbols and 3 buttons.
Oh no, it's a couple puzzles.
One button will rotate the far left squares. The right button will rotate the far right squares, and the
Okay.
middle button will rotate all of them in a circle. So I have to get them in that order.
SMRT.
Okay, I need all of the squares on top. Okay, all the squares are on top. Okay. And they're in the order that they should be.
Okay.
So then what's that do? But now nothing happens. Right? Show me again.
Okay.
Oh, but they're not in that order. Oh, fuck.
Fuck
How do I
me
get
in
them in that
half.
order? Oh, I gotta be smart. God damn it.
Oh. This was a terrible idea. I'm so sorry. No, it's kidding. It was a brilliant idea. I'm having a blast.
This is fun, but I didn't realize how much smarter I had to be. It's blank.
Okay.
1, 4 square, 2.
Yep.
Okay. Blank. Blank 1, 4 square 2. Okay, rotate. Switch those. Okay, let me roll these around. Oh fuck.
Okay.
No, I gotta go back around. So now I got the screens in the right order,
Okay.
but the prongs are not.
Okay. Because we
Oh,
need
It's basically a shifty puzzle that I'm not good at.
2-prong A, thick E.
2-prong A, thick E. Oh my god, these are in such the wrong order.
I love how we like know exactly what we're talking about.
Mm-hmm. These are in such the wrong order. No, E's that one. I need E.
What's the old school cheat? Up, down, up, down.
Left, right, B.
Yep.
You ever watch, you like musicals?
I do, yes.
So have you seen Be More Chill? Or listened to Be More Chill?
I have not, no. I think
It's
I have
got-
it on my Spotify.
It's got so many nods to like the old school gamers. It's these two buddies, and they're one puts like a neuro chip in his brain and make him cool, and it tells him what to do.
Oh.
There's a, and that's the problem. It becomes like too powerful, and it tries to use his body now to take over, to make more of itself, and it's like a body snatching movie feel.
Ooh.
But
Okay.
it's like a horror movie. But there's like Mountain Dew Code Red, which is the
Old school gaming drink.
oh yeah, and it's like the antidote to the processor, and then he's like up turn, left, right, B, and it zaps him.
Just breaks it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing.
Okay, now I just can't get these in the right order because I'm too over this. Because you can only switch the left and the right, but they only can move in this direction. I wish you could see this because this is stupid. I'm the wrong person.
I mean, I can quickly pop into the chat or pop into the stream and see.
yeah. Will you just look at
Okay.
this?
Okay.
Okay. So look, this
That is
left
the
button.
stupidest thing.
switches these. Right button switches these. Middle button rotates it. So you have to use those to get them in the order that you drew.
Ah, shit.
I'm not smart enough for this.
This is so much math, and I don't even like math. So you almost have to, okay. Because you can't really get them in an order, so I wonder... Okay, so the combination, because we have to get them in a rotating order, if that makes sense. So switch, oh, because you can't just like randomly. So that switches the, okay. My brain cannot compute.
I can't either. This is fucking with me. Okay, so look, I've got now all the 4 screens.
Okay.
Oh, I'm close actually. It's just I need these 2 switched and these 2 switched.
Okay. Okay.
How do I do that? Do this. Okay, so those are switched.
You did it. Okay, so what's its flashing? Wait. That makes like night or unite?
I see night, unlit
okay.
sight
Okay, that goes with the photo that you saw, right?
with the skulls.
Okay.
So each of those symbols means a letter, essentially. But I can't rotate these anymore.
So that's U. That's N. That's G. H. S. I. L. And T. Okay. Okay. But how does this correlate to...
Do we use these to spell out some things?
Because we got
I've got something
light.
else.
We got night.
Uh-huh. And I can spell all those with the skulls when I move the lights around.
Okay. When you move the lights around?
You know what? Just stay looking at... We got to do this together or we're not doing this at all. We've reached that point where I'm like, I'm too stupid. I'm done. I'm over it.
I don't know what's happening.
Okay. So when I come over here, this is what I've been looking at this whole time.
Okay.
So when I click this is now what I see.
That almost looks like a dial to get out of the escape room.
Right. So, but if I click night, because that's what you told me to spell based on the instructions before, nothing happens. Like when I click these, this is the order that you first told me.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So I can move these.
Okay.
And then it spells a word.
Night.
But I can get it to spell sight and unlit, like there's sight. Night. Sting. Like, how do I know which word to make it spell? I'm spelling sting. Did you write down the cipher? No. Okay.
I did.
I tried night. I tried sting. Let's try sight. No. Let's try unlit.
Or unlight?
That's one more letter than the others. If it's like a 5-letter word.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can we reuse letters?
I mean, I don't
That would
see
make
why
sense.
not. But just these are all 5-letter words.
Yeah.
That's not annoying at all, is it?
No,
Bottom
it's
lip.
not bad actually.
Is there a word I'm missing? From UGSLNIHT.
UGSLNH. Okay.
Hungs.
Hinge?
No, E.
No E. Uh.
I'm gonna try night one more time because that's what yours led me to spell when I followed your instructions.
Right? Which.
Oh my god. I
We
escaped.
did it?
But now
Oh.
you have to escape.
How do I escape?
Try the lever now.
Nope.
Is there any puzzle you haven't messed with?
So the only puzzle that I haven't figured out yet, or that like hasn't been solved, is like that dark picture out of nowhere. So, because we figured out the glyphs, random stone, which didn't sound like it applied to me. So it's really just the lever.
But I didn't do anything with the stones. I didn't rotate them. But I can't go back.
Oh no! I don't think I can escape. I'm doomed.
You know what? According to my screen, it says you escaped, and we're both looking at that.
You know what? I'm good with that.
Did we just both escape?
We both
I think
escaped.
I think we won.
Somehow breaking the puzzle.
Oh my god! Do you know this? These Geek Out sessions normally just last like an hour and a half, but this game made it last 2 hours. No, 2.5 hours.
Oh my Lanta! It was fun though. It
Jesus.
went by quick.
I was so frustrated.
Oh, I feel like we could have done it.
Ugh.
Oh, but congratulations! At least one of us escaped, lived to tell the tale of horrors.
We couldn't have done it without each other. I'm fairly certain.
Pretty sure our brains, big brain energy.
Dude, Geeked, I like you. You're fun.
I like hanging out here too. Thank you so much for
Good
having
time.
me.
You're so much fun, and I hope everybody goes and checks out Geeked next time she's live, which
Yes,
is
Wednesday.
Wednesdays, Sundays, and Saturdays.
Yep, that is correct.
Boom.
You can also hang out with me on YouTube. Sometimes I do Let's Plays. I play
And-
scary games, so you don't have to.
So we can laugh at you.
Yeah.
And please use Command Geeked here in the chat, and it takes you to our link tree for all of her links. And if you are tuning back on YouTube or watching back, or I guess listening back on podcast, the links are below, so please go check her out. But this won't be the last time that we hang out because
I hope not. I had fun.
I think our channels are too similar that they have to combine. It's
They
almost
do.
destiny.
We almost have to do like fun game nights.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I'm here for it. And we're going to make
Yeah.
that Virgin Slayer collab sweater. So
Done.
we need it.
We need it.
But thank you all for hanging out. My gosh, this was such a great crowd. So much fun. You are a real champ for sticking up with us with their whole escape room. But tune in Wednesday. T will be live. He's still painting Powers of the Grid mini. So if you are just into paint and chill nights, it's a great night. He just vibes out and you can get a chance to chill out and catch us up about your lives and what's going on. And Thursdays, I believe we are finally bringing back new episodes of Cloudscape, the TTRPG Fate Core by Homebrew. Things are getting insane, and we are now recording up some more episodes that are even insaner, if that is a word.
Are there dice rolling?
Yeah.
Oh, it's chaos.
Yeah, they're fudge dice. You ever seen a fudge dice?
No, but I want fudge now.
They are six. You roll 46. Everybody does all the time, and they have 2 pluses, 2 minuses, and 2 blanks. And then,
Oh.
depending on how well you roll, they add or negate each other.
That's cool.
And then you have some modifiers with your aspects, and so it's simple. You still get to roll dice and gives you that dopamine, but it's not like overly complicated.
Gotcha. It's not like 8 + 5. What do you roll? And I'm like, I don't know.
Math. That is exclusive breaking news, DSB. But until next time, I am Bozer.
I am Color Me Geek.
And you just keep
Geeking
out.
Sorry, I jumped the gun.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Love you all.